Alright, hi everyone. Let's get this going. Scene, hi! Snowy, hi! And Magic Puppet, hey, welcome in. Let me just start everything on screen here. You're sobbing hard? Oh no! Did it, so I'm assuming it finished? Oh gosh. Oh my god, I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be crying so much. CM, hi! It just ended. Oh, well then, like, good timing on my part then here. So yeah, as we start, you're gonna notice a few new things on the stream. There should be a little link that says extension. If you want to change characters now, you can just click that if you're on laptop or PC. I'm not quite sure if it works on mobile phones. If it is, you don't think many people will care about your favorites die one by one. Oh no! Where is... There we go. Gosh. You arrived too soon? Yeah. We're gonna give it a few minutes, since the other one just ended. Let people cry it out. Seichi, hi! Yeah, we always start with a bit of words on stream. Just so, you know, we give people time to get in. I prefer that over leaving the stream as starting screen for too long. Like, I don't mind that, but I just feel like this is a more fun waiting room. But yeah, so what I was gonna say. Oh, that's gonna pop up a lot. I will fix that by next stream. But yeah, now there is a little extension if you're on laptop or PC. Again, I don't know if it works on mobile, but if you click it, you can now change your characters way more easy. Just click a little picture of them so you can see which new characters there are. You can change your hats, your icons. You can fight and hug people quicker. I finally got that to work. I still haven't got the store to work yet. But yeah. Oh, you guys passed. Good job. But yeah, there are some to spare time characters now. Is that... There should be a little link that says Stream Avatars Extension popping up. In the chat. Actually, let me check it on my phone. Let me see if it does work on mobile. And let me see if I log in my own thing. Yeah, the old one will still work. This is just so people can, if they want to do it, they can do that one too. Okay, it does work on mobile. It just makes a whole new pop-up though, so. Ah, it looks so good! Yeah, so now it should look like... There we go. So yeah, so now you can pick your characters this way if you want to. And again, the old way still works. Oh, sorry. So feel free to do that still. There we go. Oh wow, you're doing really good today. So yeah, let's see what happened this week. Do I like immediately sound way better than before? Because I'm finally, after since beginning of August, I was sick? Yeah, I was sick for like 2 months straight, and I'm finally like at 99%. Like that was a ridiculously long time to be sick for. But I think it's because I got sick and they kept getting me sicker. I don't know why, but... Which is funny because I finally have a doctor's appointment like next month to check me out. Like, oh, you can come in November, and I'm like, sure, if I'm not dead by then. You've been sick for a year straight now? Oh my gosh. So you got diagnosed with asthma? I don't know how you did a whole year. Like, I was a big baby for the past 2 months. I can't imagine it for a year. So yeah, so now none of my videos should have me coughing like every 3 seconds anymore. What else? I started The World Ends With You, and I'm loving that. The soundtrack is so good. Gameplay so far is really easy, and I don't know. I'm trying to make it hard for myself, but it won't let me choose hard for anything yet. And then what else did I do? Oh, I started watching Gravity Falls. Finally, it's been like 800 years, like since it, you know, it like aired, and I just never saw it. But I was like, everyone's like, oh man, it's so popular again right now. I'm like, okay, let me watch a couple episodes. You love Gravity Falls? I'm loving it so much. I'm only 2 episodes in so far, but it's so funny. Pixels, hi, welcome in. Why no peer? I'll try it. Let me do it for you. There we go. You tried 4 times? Oh no. Aw, Snowy, you're Min with the cactus. I love it. You miss Min every day. Well, here you go. Let me mess up my bangs. There. Look, now I'm like, you know, getting a full experience of Despair Time. Okay, I can't stand that though. Level 4, nice. What else is new? I think that's about it for new things that happened this week. It's mostly doing work. But I get fun work. I get to design Christmas ornaments, and that was really fun. Because, you know, I don't get to celebrate seasons or holidays during the holiday times. Out of your top 5, 4 are dead? Oh no! So wait, that would be what? R.A., Min, Alexander, who else is dead? I feel a little bad, I don't remember who else is dead. The one getting executed is also in the top set. Oh no, oh my gosh! Yeah, I was like, so far I'm fine. I love Terrico, Wit, Nico, the killer and someone else. And someone else? Okay. Wait, why is that a mystery? Well, now I'm scared. So yeah, my top 3 are okay. The next, I do like Ace. Terrible little gremlin, but you know, I love terrible little gremlin characters. That's kind of spoilery. Yeah, now I'm wondering, like, does someone die in the trial? How does that work? I mean, don't tell me. Obviously, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. What did we get to? Level 4? Alright, congrats everyone, level 4. But yeah, before we start, again, let me... Because... There we go. This is Ame. I found them on Reddit, and I was like, please, 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 can I pay you that I can use your stream avatars, or your little avatars for the stream? And so, yeah, they were totally cool with that. Because they did such a great job on making these, like, way better than I would have done. So I just want to give them a nice shout out. They are pinned on the comment for today. So again, thank you so much, Amy. Like, you're a lifesaver. I just currently have Terrico, Ace, Levi. Oh, I love Levi too. Levi's cool. Levi, Arturo, Min, David, Wit, and Nico. Just because I have to, like, you know, animate them to walk and do stuff, and it takes a while to do that. But yeah, that's what I have available for today. But I'll have the rest up by next week. Okay. Let me turn off the music. Let me get into prepare to be sad mode. That's not my neighbors got an update? Really? Like what type of update? Because that's perfect for spooky month. I want to have more spooky streams. I mean, Danganronpa stuff still, but... Oh, also, I have everyone here. Tomorrow I will have the poll up for what we're going to do next week, which Danganronpa. So I believe I'm going to have... What was it? Lapse, Talentless, Shattered Hope, and Crocs available for voting. A campaign mode? Oh, that's exciting. Okay, I'll definitely make plans to do that for one day. Okay, are you ready? All right, you're gonna tell me how the sound is, okay? Because I don't remember if this game was really loud or quiet. Have I heard of the After? And there's an endless mode? Oh, that's great. I have not heard of the After, so I'm gonna put that on the list. Give me 1 second, let me grab the list. Just so I don't forget this, because I will absolutely forget. Alright, I will look that up after, and see if I can add to the list. Ready? You ready? Hoshidori, hey, welcome in! I'm scared. Alright, again, tell me how the sound is, okay? I will up or down if needed. Also warnings as usual, but I figured if you're here by now, you kind of know. Damn it! Terrico, you really fucked up.
Huh?
Huh?
Whoa!
Whoa, what's wrong? This whole trial we've been going down the wrong path. Turn off the subs? Yeah, I can turn that off, actually. Sorry, it sounds good? Okay, good. Sorry, I leave subs on for almost everything I watch. What is it? What's the matter?
Think about it this way.
The evidence against David, in fact, our entire line of reasoning, hinges on the fact that Ari must have been killed around 7:30 p.m. last night. Yes?
It seems that...
But the primary reason we believe the murder occurred at that time is because of the fish found at the crime scene. From that, Terrico concluded that since the killer accessed the relaxation room for water, the murder couldn't have occurred during nighttime. So unless I'm missing some other piece of evidence that explains it, why couldn't the killer simply have taken the water during the daytime and stored it for later use? That's a good point.
What a pain.
In other words, we're completely wrong about the time of the murder. Ari very much could have been killed at night. That's completely right. I made a mistake.
No chance.
But the killer lured out Ari with a note that specifically said to meet them at 7:30 p.m., right? It doesn't say.
That doesn't prove anything.
Wait, but that doesn't mean the murder 100% didn't happen last evening. It only means that she could have also been killed later. No. Ari was murdered in the morning. She must have been. Something so obvious. How did I overlook it? Why didn't I realize? Huh? I'm so stupid. I was the first person to see Ari's body when I found her. Her body was swinging back and forth. Even accounting for the fans, if her body was swinging like that, it must mean she was moved fairly recently.
Perhaps.
Was she like that when you found her? As I was not the first person to enter the crime scene, I thought that movement was caused by the disturbance of those who entered before me. Only the first group of people who discovered the body would have noticed that. Me, Wit, and Eden.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for not noticing it. To be honest, I was upset at the time. I didn't want to show it, but I was pretty upset. I was busy helping Eden, my bee. And Terako, your excuses? Yeah, I don't have one. I just didn't notice.
Oh, great.
In other words, Ari died at 7:30 a.m., and you led us all astray by claiming otherwise.
What a bother.
And now we have to backtrack. You must discard any conclusions we had drawn from everyone's alibis or lack thereof. Good, because I forgot half the things anyway. In addition, we would have to rethink the sequence of events surrounding Ari's murder by quite a bit. That's kind of a big mistake, isn't it? I suppose we all did believe that assumption of yours, Terako. Did you mislead the trial by accident? Or did you do it on purpose? Either way, that mistake of yours is costly. Aw. I'm sorry. That little tongue from David. It's my fault. I made a mistake, a stupid one, and because of that, I messed up the trial.
But I'll fix my mistake.
I'll think more carefully from now on and solve this case. That is all.
Pathetic.
Wow. Did commandeering that last trial feed your ego too much? After a whole hour of correcting other people, you probably ended up thinking that you're too smart for your own good. Oh, I'm so embarrassed on your behalf. You're not supposed to make mistakes, Terako.
Stop that!
As she has apologized, it's only fair that we should not linger on this much longer. The most productive thing to do is continue moving forward.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. If Ari died so recently, like you're suggesting, shouldn't there be other clues that hint towards the time of death? Like her body should still be warm. Although if water was used in the murder, it's possible that her body was drenched in water at some point, and then quickly dried off by the fans. In that case, the evaporation would have quickly leached her corpse of heat. Okay, never mind, I answered my own question. Slap David. Ugh, the hell? Are you saying that water evaporating makes stuff cooler?
How stupid are you?
You're an athlete! Don't you know how sweat works? It seems that there are still gaps in my knowledge. The range of human stupidity is far greater than I previously thought. Counterpoint. The doctor looked at the body. What were you doing, Arturo? You complain about Terako forcing us to backtrack, but isn't this kind of your fault?
That's true.
Indeed. In the last trial, his autopsy failed us as well. Either he is hiding something from us, or his medical skills aren't as good as he claims. You shut your whore mouth.
What do you know?
Over and over. How many times will you all insult my practice? I am a plastic surgeon, do you understand? Not a paramedic, not a coroner.
So what?
Yeah, but a plastic surgeon should still know how to autopsy, dipshit.
How dare you?
How old do you think the average surgeon is? Fresh out of high school? No. The rest of them are in their goddamn 40s, having wasted away their youth. I'm 18 goddamn years old. You're also presumptive, acting as if you know anything about medicine. You know nothing. You simply assume that there's something out there that all doctors should know that I don't. I started studying medicine when I was 12. 12! All that amounts to is 6 years of medical training. And yet you all expect me to have the same amount of knowledge as a doctor twice my age. I'm loving Arturo way more now. Also, hi, Swordessi. Do you understand how incredible it is that someone as young as me, with this little training, can be one of the top plastic surgeons in the country? Absolutely not! Because your feeble-minded scum understand nothing. I was only able to get this far in such a short amount of time because I specialize in plastic surgery and nothing else. I neglected everything that wasn't immediately relevant to my goals. You can mockingly say I say the bare minimum if you want, but in the end, I'm the best of the best. And quite frankly, you all should have awed at my skill. Oh, Nico. I apologize.
This is
Oh.
so much fun!
What an adorable reaction to having the only thing you're good at insulted.
Do me a favor.
I would very much prefer if we kept our discussion relevant to the murder. We got an issue. If you find yourself needing to vent your anger, you are free to increase the number of dents in the wall in the computer lab.
Aw, frig.
Oh jeez. You tripped and faceplant into a wall once, this guy will never let you forget it. No way. Isn't that destruction of property? Iron Man, hi. I let it slide because it was funny. Does anyone else have any counterpoints against Ari dying at 7:30 a.m.? God, music's so cool.
Moving on.
If Ari died shortly before her body was found, then we conclude that the murder must have happened between 7:30 a.m. and 8 a.m.
I don't get it.
Are you saying that Blacken could have committed murder in such a short time? That doesn't seem right.
Think about it this way.
The murder itself happened during that time. The gathering materials and setting up any mechanism used for that murder is a separate matter. It's entirely possible that the killer made the necessary preparations at a different time. Most likely, they would have done so during nighttime, since at night there's a much smaller chance of someone walking in on you.
Thing is,
Well, that being said, we need to rethink alibis. The problem with that is, from nighttime to early in the morning, it's totally possible that none of us even have alibis. Most of us wake up at 8 a.m. As early as 7:30, you would also be asleep. Yeah, I was definitely asleep at that time. Well, I don't have an alibi in the morning. Neither does Charles. Do none of us have any alibis during the time of the murder? Actually, I have an alibi, as does David. David? Oh shit. I went to breakfast super early because I was trying to shake off Arturo. David was in the cafeteria as well at that time. Oh yeah, and Veronica was there too, I guess.
Oh.
Well, it makes me a little sad I was the last person you remembered. Am I but a side character to you? But yeah, Jay, David, and I were all having an early breakfast around 7:30 a.m. None of us could possibly be the murderer. Oh no, don't be you. Whoops. Gosh, I really should skip breakfast that day. Waking up early isn't even that fun, you know. And no one appreciates the effort I put into making myself look like a competent human being who has a shit together. David. Without a doubt, you lied about being Ari's murderer. Especially now that we know that you're one of the few people who couldn't have murdered her.
Really now?
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose it's within the realm of possibility that I've been completely lying about everything for the past 2 hours.
What's wrong with you?
Dude, what the fuck? Why would you lie and make us think you killed Ari? You do know that an incorrect vote will get everyone killed, right? That includes you. David, why? If I tried to explain why, would you even believe me? After all, everyone thinks I'm some sort of compulsive liar now.
Get off your high horse.
Don't give me that crap. Terako has already apologized for misleading the trial by accident. And she's Terako of all people. I'm Terako of all people? Jeez, harsh. So don't you think you can weasel out of an explanation for misleading the trial on purpose?
Even so.
Besides, to try and get everyone killed, yourself included? I'm sure you must have a remarkably interesting motivation, so please, do tell me. Oh, and don't say something boring as, I want to oof myself. I have no interest in such mundane reasons. Please. I'm an extremely interesting person full of joyous zest for life.
The
Truth is. Oh, hi.
I killed Ari.
What's wrong with you?
We're already past that. Stop messing around. Just a little joke.
You know...
It's true, I didn't kill Ari. Nor was I planning to. I only said whatever was necessary to make you all think I did. Hell, I didn't even think to take the blame for her death until halfway through this trial. If I knew it was going to come to this, I would have actually tried looking at the crime scene. Even so, lying about all that wasn't easy. Even I like to have good relations with others, however fake they might be, and I had to throw that all away. I know that no one will ever trust me, believe me, or look up to me again after this. But doing good things requires sacrifice. Sometimes that sacrifice is being seen as a good person. That's what I learned from Xander. Even if doing something like will make you hated, if that action is for a greater good, it's an action that you will have to take. Xander is a good person. He's the only good person I've ever known, I swear. I'll follow in his footsteps and... Tarek, told me to shut up.
Get everyone killed in the class trial? Xander is a good person? Are you hearing yourself right now? What virtuous reason could he possibly have for trying to kill me and everyone else here?
I'm sure he had a good reason. I believe that he did. Xander is not the kind of person to do anything for frivolous purposes.
You believe that he had a good reason? Based on what? The 3 days you spent with a fan who was too infatuated with the ideal of you to treat you like an actual human?
Shut up!
Whoa, okay. Let's take a few deep breaths. No need to yell. Look at you, Tariko. Trying to pass judgment on Xander as if you knew him at all. You didn't even know him well enough to tell when he was trying to stab you. Big game.
You're delusional.
You and everyone else listening. I do so kindly request that you pretty please stop talking about Xander at all. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It pisses me off to no end. After all, it's still unbelievable to me that I'm the only person here who remembered him. Even if you lost a year of memories for this killing game, there's no reason you shouldn't have recognized who he was. What are you talking about?
You piss me off.
Why should I explain myself? He's dead. Isn't that good enough for you? Don't try to pretend like you fucking care about him at all. Then exactly what kind of good deed are you trying to perform by pretending to be Ari's killer? Well, clearly he wants us all dead. Is there something in your life that you value more than the lives of 16 people? I believe I was clear enough. 15 lives. Some of them are very dear to you. And your own life as well. Is there anything at all that could be more important to you than those 16 human lives? That's... a fucking course not! What kind of question is that? No one should ever have any reason to let 16 people die. I see. If your answer to that question is no, then we'll never understand each other. So there's no point in me trying to explain why I do the things that I do. David.
Stop.
You're avoiding the question and you know it. Answer me. Why are you doing this? I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
one last chance, then what? You kill me? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Please spare me. Tough crowd. Fucking fine. You want an answer so badly? Any answer? We're in a television show after all. That's what modern TV said, right? Entertainment is an ongoing show. If Min successfully got away with the very first murder and escaped and we all died, isn't that less interesting for a TV show? What's the point of roping 14 other people into one murder, only to kill them all off immediately? The killers must have failed and be executed. We're all supposed to catch the killer again and again, and participate in a trial after trial. You're supposed to try to survive. All of you who are trying to solve these class trials and continue living on are playing straight into Mono TV's hands. As if I'll accept that. I don't care how low I'll sink, or how despicable I'll have to become. I'll do anything to carry Xander's ideals by ending this killing game, even if it means I have to dirty my hands. That's...
Unacceptable! What on earth is your problem? I have had it up to here with you!
She's so mad.
Because this killing game requires
David
us
Cinco
to
Kiki
live.
plan.
You think you should just reject that notion and kill us all? You lied to me, manipulated everyone, and tried to make us all commit mass
Live a
suicide!
bit. Sorry.
You are the lowest of human beings. You have no right to decide whether any of us live or die. All because you feel like you have no chance. If you're so bent on dying here, then die! But don't you dare try to make everyone else die with you. If we decide to continue living, then we will. It is not, and never will be your decision as to what happens with our lives.
No, she has a point. I get what he's trying to do, but she has a point. Wow, who can be scary? I'm sorry to everyone else, but I've lost my patience. I want to apologize to David. PK, hi! You're the one who keeps trying to make the rest of us have our drama outside the trials, hypocrite.
Get off your high horse.
Yeah, not like you've ever lost your cool, Ace. You're a grenade launcher in a glass house. I love that phrase. Enough of this nonsense, we're wasting time. What did I learn from the last few minutes, other than the fact that everyone here hates each other? That is obvious to anyone with eyes and ears.
I'm done here.
You will all move on and discuss the case again.
Get it?
Hey, you can say those fish were a red herring. Oh, God damn it, Wit. Does everything you say have to be made into some shitty dumb joke? You're actually really fucking annoying. Shut the fuck up. Could someone help PK on how to change avatars? Well, I got really distracted. What were we talking about again? Oh gosh, I think we were talking about alibis. Right, that's what we were initially discussing. More specifically, the problem is that if the murder took place in the morning, then very few people have alibis.
That's just
Right,
a
then
lot
I'm
of crap.
totally the murderer. Now that we know that the murder took place in the morning, you can't excuse yourself with, actually I have an alibi bullcrap. But
Stop that!
Nico does have an alibi. I was having breakfast and tea with them in their room early in the morning. Drop it, Ace. Why do I keep getting interrupted? Does anybody else have an alibi? Anyone who could conclusively confirm that they couldn't have committed the murder from 7:30 to 8 a.m.
Nope.
Nope. If you want Min, do exclamation avatar Min. Not me. I was asleep in my room as usual. No one?
What a pain.
That's annoying. Veronica's last name was too long, so they're also all first names. In that case, Arturo, you no longer have an excuse. Once again, you're in a perfect position to have killed Are. This again? Is it possible that the killer tried to confuse us all on the time of the murder to create a false alibi?
Is it possible that...
In that case, we should be suspicious of the people who do have an alibi in the evening, but not the morning.
I disagree.
Once this chapter's done, ask me again, okay, Sam? Is there some... hold on, sorry. Okay, so in like 2 minutes, ask me again. and I will do that.
I disagree.
That's another assumption that would lead us astray. Forget that thought. Why? We're only guessing that the killer created a false alibi to their benefit. It's entirely possible that it was just a coincidence that we mistook the murder as taking place at a different time. The killer might not have cared as much as we do. At as early a time as 7:30 a.m. in the morning, no one should have an alibi. Actually, it's strange that some people have an alibi at all, but I suppose some people like an early breakfast. Are you not simply dismissing the idea that the killer intentionally falsified the time of the murder? I'm not dismissing it. But it's far more dangerous to dramatically narrow down our suspect pool based on speculative evidence, especially when we barely understand the murder at this moment in time. In other words, we can't currently consider Levi's idea as evidence unless we have proof. Aw, Levi. I see. No, it's okay.
I apologize.
I'm sorry. I haven't been very helpful at this trial at all. Other than Jay, Veronica, David, Nico, and who, no one has alibis. It's too hard to tell who the murderer is. How else can we narrow it down? I'm all out of clues. What do we talk about now? I must apologize again for being unhelpful. Huh? Why? You were all upset with David for misleading the trial, but now I'm about to do the same thing. Oh?
Seriously?
What are you saying? If you're intentionally derailing the trial, then obviously don't do it.
The secret that Ari
The
received.
secret that Ari received.
You're a murderer, and you hold no remorse.
Was that his?
My secret.
Oh wait, I also have a secret oh, let me go pull it up. Okay, hi, I can look at chat now, sorry. Dun dun dun. Yeah, we're gonna do all the episodes. I just, between episodes, I'm gonna pause a second, read chat and talk, because I feel bad during this, I can't really talk to chat. You're so proud you guessed the secret? Alright, hold on. Let me see. I can pull up. Oh yes, thank you, CMC. Appreciate that. Alright, CM, you should have mod powers now. And I will trust you to help me out here a bit. Oh yeah, I was pulling up the secrets. Secrets. Where did I put my guest sheet? Can we just appreciate how extremely wrong this is now? My original guessing. This is clearly my worst prediction ever that I've ever made. Snowy, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I understand accents happen, you know? It's... That prediction board's so funny. Again, like... I'm so glad Whit and Charles are okay, because I love Whit and Charles and Ace so much now. And I had 3 characters I didn't know were going to be my favorite ones. Like, immediately dead. Wait, where did my... Oh no! Did I lose my prediction sheet? Sorry, I forgot to have this up before stream started because I forgot that I did this. Nope, I found it. Okay. Okay, I found it. Okay, so I had... You're a murderer. Or is you're a murderer? I had Levi under your younger sister. Yeah, because of you. I know, the friend. Bridget and Cody reacting to Deadpool and Wolverine on the sidebar. I have Wit. Oh, I gave it to Wit. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Man. Okay, so yeah, my predictions were way off. way off. Oh, this is what you're talking about. I have not watched anything from them. Are they funny? Okay. Anyone, before I continue on, need any changed avatars because I can't get it? You guys all good? You like their horror reactions? There were some good ones? Oh, nice. Alright, so if everyone's all good, I'll start the next episode for Battle Royale. And a like, and a forward. Let's do this. Spare time.
The secret that Ari received. You're a murderer, and you hold no remorse. That's my secret.
What the fuck?
You.
My.
How unexpected.
What are you saying?
Huh? You killed someone? Ah, I didn't expect that.
That's whack.
Super whack, dude.
Why?
You're a murderer? If you're wondering, it's not in my legal records. The court struck it from the records. Oh, were you young? Huh? No shit! There's no way Hope's Peak would have scouted a murderer. Just Yakuza. Don't make the mistake of switching cause and effect. Care to explain yourself?
Well,
At the time, I was confronted by 3 guys who tried to start a fight with me. I believe they were some old enemies. I killed their leader first, which may have been justifiable as self-defense. But then I tracked down his 2 remaining friends several days later and beat them to death. Holy shit, Levi, that's awesome. Old enemies? Leader? Were you in the freaking mafia or something? Are you not going to elaborate?
to be completely honest,
I don't particularly think I need to elaborate. After all, that happened in the past, and has nothing to do with Ari. Who did you even kill?
well,
They were 3 guys, a few years older than me. I don't remember their names or who they were. Levi, this is not a bad thing here. I was a bit delinquent when I was younger, so they could have held a grudge against me for any reason. You guys smashed their windows and robbed them. Oh, wait, what? Or wait, maybe I knew that car blew up once. Oh my god, Levi, what? That's kind of a lot to admit all of a sudden. I forgot most of the details, as I haven't thought much about it since I was cleared of my charges. Sorry. I can't really remember why that happened. You went all John Wick on them. How could you forget something so important? You can't even be bothered to remember their names? Do you not care that you killed 3 people?
Could it be?
You say that your backstory and secret aren't relevant to this trial, but they are. The second part of your secret, that you felt no remorse for killing people. If you don't care about murder, then you would have a much easier time killing than anyone else here. You may even be unbothered by the fact that passing the trial would mean everyone's execution. After all, you seem completely detached while admitting not only to murdering 3 people, but to several other crimes as well. Almost as if you don't care about any of this. At least not from a moral standpoint, that is.
that's true.
I won't deny it. That's indeed how I feel. You're one sick bastard. What could you possibly say in your defense? That incident happened when I was in my junior year of high school. My junior years was also the year that Hope's Peak scouted me as the ultimate personal stylist. To my understanding, it would have reflected poorly on Hope's Peak to recruit a murderer, so they pressured the court into not pressing charges. Hang on. Now that I thought about it a little more, my motive secret may not be referring to those guys. It could also be referring to the time I murdered my father? Levi! Huh? You what? It's quite difficult to tell what these motive secrets truly mean, because they're all phrased so vaguely. It's a bit of a bother. Okay, I mean, come on, admit
wrong
more,
with
please.
you?
No, fuck that noise, go back! The hell you mean you fucking killed your dad? Correct. I simply forgot about it until now. That would make 4 people in total I've killed, not 3, I think? How could you simply forget that you murdered your own family member? Well, if you said you killed him because you just didn't like him, I can understand that. But you're saying you forgot about taking a life.
Well,
It wasn't that important. Not even the police cared about a man like him, so nothing came out of it. I truly just forgot. Levi, you're digging a big
to
hole
be
for yourself
completely
here.
honest,
Frankly speaking, I see no reason to remain hung up over some incident that is long past, especially as it ultimately had no impact on my life. And you forgot about all these things you did simply because you didn't face any consequences? That's incredibly selfish. Shouldn't you feel, like, a little bit bad? Those are human lives you took. I don't know what happened within your own family, so I can't pretend to understand why you killed. Hi, Jay-Worse, welcome.
How cruel.
But even then, I'm sure those other people had families and friends who cried over their deaths. I wonder if I should really tell you the truth, or if it's best to keep it to myself. I don't know how you all see me, just tell me.
Stop.
Yeah, you've already admitted to murdering 4 people. If you insist on not being completely honest with a secret this bad, then you're going to be the next one on the chopping block. Out with it. There's more. It's not really that I don't care about killing people. Rather, it's more accurate to say I don't care about people at all. Oh, tell me you can't see faces either. It'd be really funny. No matter how much I hear about things like empathy or compassion or love, none of those concepts resonate with me. Are those emotions really universal? The idea that people naturally care about others is a completely foreign concept to me. What are you saying? Oh, like Coco. Judging by your action, I suppose that's a bad thing, but I wouldn't understand why.
Allow me to elaborate.
On the other side of this planet, there's a person who's suffering. Maybe they're even drawing their last breath. But none of you care, do you? Why would you? They're a stranger after all. You don't know them. Their life holds no consequence for you. For me, everyone I've ever known is a distant stranger. It doesn't matter how long I've known you, how much we've done for each other, or even if you were my own father. You're still a stranger to me. So we can't do free time events with him, right? And if tomorrow it turned out you all had passed away, I'd care about as much as if we'd never had met.
I don't understand.
Huh? But you're a good person. Why are you saying these things when it's clearly not true? You're so kind to everyone. You're always helping others out. Even when it'd be easier not to. Like the time Ace almost died. You were trying to help him, even if he always pushed you away. Isn't that what a good person does? In all honesty, I don't personally care what happens to Ace. Whether he lives or dies is none of my concern in the end. Huh? Ace is like, But it is a good thing to make sure someone doesn't die, even if I don't personally care about the outcome. I truly believe that, but I adhere to the principle of duty, not sentimentality. Does that make any sense? It does, I get it. You. You fucking piece of shit! He's gonna have a heart attack, isn't he? I was right all along. But you feel bad for me? That you actually want to help me? That even if everyone here treated me like shit, there's at least one person who still cared about me. That shit's too good to be true, isn't it? Yeah, good thing I didn't fall for it the slightest. Not one bit. Oh no, Ace! Ace! Oh no. I want to hug him. I was totally right all along to burn our friendship. No, I can't even call it a friendship. There's only one person in my whole life who I've ever been able to call my friend. That I ever thought, even just for a short time, that you and I were a friend is insult to his memory. It's hard to cry. I probably sound real pathetic admitting that, but I'm not nearly as pathetic as you. After all, you're a piece of trash. You probably never had a single friend in your life. Got nothing to say to me now? That's fine. Hey, Levi. Fuck you. Oh, I really hope you fucking die.
I understand.
I understand now. You're quite the interesting person, Levi. From what I've seen of you so far, your personality has been awfully inconsistent. It's like you don't know how to act. Trying to act like a good person without any intuitive sense of what's good or bad is hard, right? For someone like you who lacks compassion, it must be quite difficult to pretend to be nice. You're always guessing as to what a normal human would do in your situation. You're so awkward in social settings because you can't tell what other people want. You act like a big pushover because if you go to the other direction and stand up for yourself, you won't know where to stop. I like just looking over and seeing the words toxic yaoi in really big letters. You overdo things for others because you've observed that good people help others, and you parrot noble assurances. Such things like that. Not only are you trying to act without a script, but you don't even understand the story, and you slip up constantly.
That's true.
You explained it better than I could. You really must have an intuitive understanding of other people, Veronica. It's a trait I envy. Oh, but you envy? The way I see it, it would be beneficial if I was a good person. Then people would trust me and not pick fights with me anymore. And they'd do things for me because they liked me. If I was a good person, then I wouldn't have to live a life full of violence anymore. I did everything so I could have a better life. After listening to David, I concluded that a good person would also be honest, even if the truth makes them look bad.
Asshole!
You're taking advice from David of all people? Look at this asshole.
You're delusional.
Try looking in a mirror before you talk, Ace.
What do you mean?
I thought David was a prime example of a good person. Is he not? Levi, what? Where have you been? Wow, you really don't understand people at all, do you? I don't want to distract you off from this case any further, so I apologize for this tangent.
You piss me
You
off!
piece of shit! I can't believe there used to be a time that I actually liked you! Speaking of this case, is there any argument to be made that Levi killed her? Let's not jump to conclusions.
Get off your high horse.
We're not jumping to anything, we're just talking. Cut your stupid argument moderation crap. But from all I've heard so far, if I'm understanding it right, Levi would totally kill Are and not feel bad, or even care about the rest of us getting executed. Are had Levi's secret too, right? What about that? Levi, did Ari ever talk to you about your secret? No, she did not. After David made the proposal to share secrets, I kept waiting for someone to talk to me about it. But strangely enough, no one ever did. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, who the hell would waltz up to a murderer and ask them about their murdering, unless they had a death wish? But that doesn't mean that Levi isn't so suspicious for all the other reasons we've outlined so far. Do you have anything to say about that, Levi?
That's correct.
I admit I do not have an alibi, nor any evidence to prove my innocence. Levi, he ain't surviving to the end of the game, is he? Again, my apologies. Even if this was a poor time for me to bring up my past, I do not regret it. We don't have any evidence to prove that you are Ari's murderer either, though. That doesn't mean anything. Besides, his secret.
You're wrong.
His secret doesn't matter, not anymore at least. I originally thought that learning everyone's secrets would be a clue to the murder's motivation. But because of David's actions, I realized that motives alone are not concrete evidence.
Even so,
Even if you know someone's secret, you still don't know them enough to be able to understand their actions. Especially if their actions are something as ridiculous as impulsively pretending to be a murderer to get everyone killed. David. I felt a sneeze coming on. To go back to focusing on the trial, we should move on.
Pardon me.
1 second, please. I apologize in advance for the additional interruption. After hearing Levi share a secret that's so damaging to his reputation, it would be wrong of me to remain silent.
It's unfortunate.
I've been quite selfish this whole time, keeping my secret because I didn't want you all to think less of me. Most of all, I want to lie to myself and pretend I had no ties to the person I used to be. I want to believe that the past never happened. That's because I was self-centered. I've always been a selfish person, haven't I? Oh, we're getting another confession? Please. I should put those feelings aside and do what's right. No, I should have done this from the start. I will share my secret as long as you'll promise to immediately move on. I have Veronica's secret and she has mine. Oh, hold on. So, are we...
My.
Oh, just so you know, I only agreed to that pact of yours because I have such little interest in both our secrets. Wait. After all, wait, hold on. Did that... Most replayed, of course it is. Alright, hold on. Pull this thing back up again. Did it switch or did I just... Sorry, I need to see. So, did you say switch these? Or not switch these? So these are the blue ones are these are correct, right? Those are ready to switch ones. Okay, so pulling it back up my thing real quick. I think I didn't have those right. I think I had Veronica's right. Yes, I had Veronica's right, but that one felt kind of easy. And then Who? Quite the hopeless child. Quite the hopeless child. Oh no, that's right. I had who was a girl kisser. Who'd I have as? I had them switched. Oh man, I was getting kind of relatively close to these. Sometimes I feel. I did. I got these two switched up. Darn. That's not too bad though. That's not like yeah. Okay. I'm not the bad. Not the worst. I'm okay.
My.
I was really close. I'm so excited. After all, my own so-called secret isn't even the worst thing I've done. Isn't that so utterly disappointing of this motive? Huh? You guys made a pact? What and also, why? Also, Veronica, worst thing? Move on, please. Oh, we're not going to talk about me? So then, if we talk about RA, if we think about RA... Achoo! Oh, bless me. I said, excuse me. Wow, thank you for the support, everyone. I have another interruption.
Ugh, you piss me
Terako,
off.
own up to your own goddamn secret already. You're the last person to do so.
I mean...
That's right, there's only 2 unmatched secrets left between Terako and Min. My family. His eyes are glowy. And with that, you've matched all the secrets. I hope these are correct because I have no clue if they are. I'm so incompetent. Woohoo! Yay, we got their secrets. So Min poisoned the competition. That's okay. I can see that actually. Was anyone weird? Sorry, I know I'm like, oh, let me not pause so much, but I'm gonna pause and look at these real quick. Nico's doesn't even feel like a motive, really. I know it's because they didn't want their identity revealed. You still think Terako and Xander's are switched? Oh, they could be. I mean, but it also fits with her talent being like unlucky and stuff like that. Like, they both kind of feel like it would be Terako's. Alright, let's continue. Terako only has 1 sibling? Oh, does she say that? Oh, dang. Oh, that's cool. David spoke of Xander. I don't think it's switched. Maybe. You feel like Xander is something really rebellious and immense that messed up everything? Like a bomb or a terrorist thing? She had a brother. Okay, so yeah, so they really could be switched, huh? She only said she had 1 brother and that she's an orphan. Oh, I hope someone calls her out on it.
Wow.
Oh wow, we did it. We finally discovered who has what secret. That means we figured out who Ari's killer is, right? We solved everything and the trial is over now. What a great idea to waste so much trial time over these dumbass motive secrets.
Get it?
Well, if you're so inclined to complain, Sir Light Pollution, why don't you try and think of some good evidence? Light pollution? You know, because he had stars and now he doesn't. And light pollution makes stars disappear or you know, something. I am truly impressed on how bad that was. I started to detect that this trial is no longer about me. It'd be best if I kept my mouth shut from now on, right? If David wants to shut up, then let him. When someone's trying to get a rise out of you, stop giving them attention. Simple as that. If that's settled then. Wait, before we move on, I have to know. David, what happened between you and Ari? I know Ace told us a bit of the conversation you two had last night, but what happened after that? Why do you care so much? She's dead. Why does it matter?
I know that she's dead!
Oh, Aiden.
I know that she's dead, and that she's never coming back.
Just want to go around giving everyone hugs.
I know that I'll never be able to talk to her ever again. But even then, I have to know that when she was still alive, she was still trying to become a good person. That if she lived, then maybe there'd be a world in which we would both be friends. If you really say that you lied about making Aure kill herself, then tell me the truth. Tell me that you didn't make her lose hope. Please, tell me what happened last night between you and Aure.
Oh, okay.
I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, because that's what Eden would do. And I want to be like her. I need to become a good person. Maybe I misinterpreted the situation. Maybe I'm just reading your actions in
It's
bad
interesting how this
faith.
chapter's been everyone being like,
Is that it,
be a
David?
good person, act like a good person,
David!
good person.
Say something! If it turns out you're lying about sharing our secrets to manipulate us all. If it turns out your whole inspirational personality was only an act to make you look good. If
I
it
like her
turns
voice
out you
too.
said that I could change, but never actually meant it, then that makes me feel really relieved. Because if all that turns out to be true, then we're the same. I was pissed at you for a bit. For lying about your own secret,
all the
selfishly
characters in the
pretending
chapter
to be a
picture thing,
good
it says a good
person,
person,
and hurting
bigger
other
text.
people in the process.
Oh, that's cool.
But then I realized that I have no right to get upset with you, because that's exactly the kind of person I am. I'm a manipulative, two-faced bitch. I pretend to be cute so that I can treat others like trash. I only care about myself, and I always hurt others for selfish and stupid reasons. Of course I wanted to change myself. I mean, who really wants to be the bad guy? There's not even anything positive you could say about me. Still, for the longest time, I thought it was stupid to even try. I'm rotten to the core, and I might as well be a different species from saints like you and Eden. A pig never hopes to grow up into a human, because it knows that a metamorphosis like that is impossible. No matter what, I'll never be a good person.
But there's a good person and a bad
despite
person
all
in the
that,
basics of forms.
David, you...
Is that, you know, a bad person wouldn't want to change.
It turns out that you might be a total piece of shit after all. If even a perfect inspirational
I
speaker like
guess in the
you
end, there's
turns
really
out
no
to
such
be an
thing as a good person
asshole,
and bad
then
person,
there's no such thing
but-
as a good person.
Yeah.
Like Santa
Well, no,
Claus, it's nothing more than a lovely lie
It's
for
not.
children to believe in. And that
You should
makes me
strive for
relieved,
good actions.
because it means that I'm not too far gone.
That's really...
It's okay that I'll never be a good person, because no one else can be either.
She's learned this
Even
the wrong
Eden.
way. Wait, what? Wait,
I'm
what?
sure that even someone as sickeningly sweet as Eden did something to hurt someone else in the past.
Wait, what?
Even someone like her must have made a mistake she couldn't take back.
Sorry, pausing again. What? What was Eden's again? What was Eden's again? No, that was self-inflicted. No, I had to switch. No. Hers was just smooching girls. Yeah, Eden, what? Eden time theory. What?
No one's perfect, after all. David, even if you're a bad person, even if I can't look up to you
Xander had a
anymore,
fork mark over his eye
we can
socket?
still be friends. You
Eden
can be
took
my
out his
second
eye?
ever friend, right after Eden. Actually, we're pretty much perfect for each other. We're two manipulative asshats who do a piss poor job of pretending to be good people. So we can look out for each other as two shitty people. And someday in the far off future, maybe the two of us can be a
Oh
little
my god,
less
alright.
shitty.
Ari has been like the sweetest, nicest person in death ever. In death and flashbacks. Like the hell? They're like, oh man, remember he didn't like her in the beginning? Well,
Absolutely
fuck you.
nothing.
I didn't say anything to her, and she didn't have much to say to me either. Ari simply got annoyed with me and left without saying anything else. Nothing else happened between us, I promise. You promise? You absolutely promise you didn't say anything to her? 101%, I promise. Ace overheard everything, and what he told you was the entire truth. Does that satisfy you? Oh, well, that's a relief. That you didn't make her feel bad, I guess. Yeah, that's settled. I guess we'll move on. Finally!
What are we doing?
I feel like I've been distracted for so long. I don't know how to get back on track.
In that case,
It may be best to regain our bearings by reviewing basic facts of the murder once more. Oh, please do. We've recently corrected the misconception that Ari was killed before nighttime. More likely, Ari died in early morning, killed by a broken neck as a result of hanging.
you know...
Oh, actually, doesn't the setup seem wrong? From that low of a height? I'm not sure if Ari's neck would have been broken from a mere hanging. Shouldn't her cause of death be strangulation? I'm starting to realize how long it took for us to actually start talking about her cause of death. Dang, we really got hung up on those secrets, didn't we? I thought you all would be on those for years. Years indeed. Some people had to wait 1 year and 5 months for you to get this far. Thanks, Mono TV.
It's undeniable that Ra has a broken neck. And no other visible injuries.
Are you sure? Maybe you're just incompetent.
Kylo, this is a video I don't think.
thought we all agreed that Ra died of hanging.
I don't agree. For death via hanging to result in a broken neck, you need a longer drop height and for RA to weigh more.
I agree with that.
OTP is real.
I see.
I realize now why the killer used water from the relaxation room's pond. They filled those jugs up with water and used them to increase Ari's weight. Magical high! That way, when they hung her body would gather enough speed, such as the jolting motion when she reached the end of the rope would snap her neck. Those jugs ended up breaking at the handle from the force of the jerk, splashing water and fish everywhere.
I think that...
While it's certainly a plausible theory, that alone wouldn't be enough. A few water jugs would only increase her weight by 15 or so pounds. The main mechanism through which drop hanging occurs is by having someone jump off a suitably high enough place, such as that the noose snaps back and breaks their neck when they fall. Thank you, Veronica. I'm not an expert, of course. My intuition tells me that jumping off the top of a swing set isn't enough to break Ari's neck.
Even so.
Just because the noose was tied to the swing set doesn't mean that she actually fell from the swing set. More likely, she fell from the rafters in the ceiling. That should be high enough height to break her neck, correct?
Good idea.
In that case, then what's all the Oh, in that case, that's what all the extra rope was. It must have all been. Right. Listen, smart stuff.
Shit.
Oh, wait, you're agreeing with me. I mean, yeah. Wait, how does any of that work? What do you mean?
I don't get it.
The rafters are way too high for anyone to get there normally. In other words, there's no way the killer tied the rope to the rafters and then had Ra fall from there. So the other option was that the killer used something like a pulley to hoist her from the rafters from the ground and then dropped her. Is there an issue with that? The way hanging normally works is that the victim is put in a noose with enough slack in the rope that they're unharmed.
The thing is...
It's only when the victim falls from a high location to a low location that the rope becomes tight and the noose strangles them. However, in this scenario, Ari must have been put in the noose from a low location instead, because the high location, the rafters, is inaccessible to the killer. Since the killer used drop hanging, the rope needs to be a certain length in order for Ari not to fall so she hits the ground. I know, Wit, you're very knowledgeable in this. But if the rope was the correct length to begin with, then Ari would have already been hanging off the ground when she was put in the noose. If Ari wasn't a willing victim, then it would have been too difficult to get her into a noose, as she was already high off the ground when she was struggling or was a dead weight. It's whack. But the rope was long enough for the noose to touch the ground from the start, then that raises other problems. How do you stop her from hitting the ground if the rope's that long? Like, Charles, are you impressed? Are you? In drop hanging, the victim's body falls rapidly and then abruptly stops because the rope ran short. The rapid deceleration jerk is the force that snaps the victim's neck. In this case, however, the rope can't run short. We're also certain that Ari didn't hit the ground. If she did, then even Arturo should be able to tell that from her corpse.
How dare you?
Excuse me, what do you mean, even me? How else would you make the victim stop suddenly? It's not like you can grab the rope when she's falling to stop it at the right time. If she's moving at a speed fast enough to snap her neck, I'm sure trying to stop it would shred your hands.
Think about it.
You raise a good point, Wit. It's a topic that we have to discuss if we want to get to the bottom of this. This is them flirting. I know, right? Aren't I just so smart, huh, Charles? I've been surprised myself thinking of this.
There's no evidence that R.A. hit the ground, so the killer must have somehow stopped her body before that happened.
Do you think it's possible that the killer was working with R.A. after all?
No.
If the killer had that choice, why wouldn't they use a less complex murder method?
Then, did the killer perhaps use some sort of mechanism to hang R.A.? Like a motor?
Is that even possible? It's not like there's some special machine that you could use to hang someone.
Surprise, no, there is! There's something in the playground that could have been used to hang her. The evidence lies in this spinny thing. It's called a carousel, not a spinny thing. Carousel. You meant to say carousel, right? Thank you. I'm sure to keep your skills in mind for when I need to correct the killer's grammar. If you type... Oh god. I'm sorry, hold on. I know she's describing a murder for like a hanging, but this is the cutest photo I've seen, especially of Teriko, who looks so cute in glasses. I'm like, wait, I love this. Her glasses, yeah. Oh my god, I could totally just like clear out this and just have this for like, oh okay, noteboard time. Let's write down notes with Teriko. If you tie one end of the rope to one of the poles, you can simply rotate the carousel to wind up the rope like a spool of string. She's in her mecha arm. It'd be faster and easier than hoisting up the body by hand. Oh my gosh, sorry. This drawing is super cute too. Well, I get that. That doesn't fix the problem of how to stop Ari's falling body before she hits the floor. I think they're puppy ears. To get to this point, you would be using a rope long enough to go from the ground to the ceiling at least twice. You can tie the rope at the carousel at the correct length, which would reduce the length of the free rope. Then you can continue winding it up by turning the carousel. Once Ari was high enough, then all you have to do is release the carousel and let gravity do its work. Alright, since this is a smart plan, we know Ace didn't do it. Ace is in the clear. Trainer Tactics, hi, welcome in. So I'm so sorry for this being like this. Oh my god, wait. YouTube, you can't get me for this, right? Anytime there's any like hanging things, YouTube's like, no, and gives me little warnings. I'm like, wait, this doesn't count, right, YouTube, please? Ace is way too stupid for this. Yeah, okay, so Ace is out completely. Who else is a big dum-dum that they probably wouldn't think of this? Well, clearly Wit, unfortunately, YouTube is just a pinata. Yeah, YouTube, it's a pinata, okay? We're just playing pinata with the spinny thing. Oh Oh, how cute. Ari's violent death. She makes you want to get green frames next time you change your glasses. Like, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Alright. Oh, did I not read this? Yeah, I'm doubtful that would work. The carousel is made of smooth metal. If you wound rope around it in the manner you're describing, it would simply slide off.
Listen to me.
That's why the killer wrapped the bars of the carousel in tape. For some reason, the tape has a strange sandpaper-like texture, so it has a lot of friction. I see. Now that we've actually discussed the mechanism of the murder, I realize I've seen this murder method before. You have? That's right, and so have you. Huh? Me? In order to find the truth between Ari's case, we're going to need to switch gears and talk about a separate murder case. There's only been one other, so... That being said...
Explain yourself, Nico.
No. No. No, right? No, right? Nico's not gonna die, right? She's wrong, right? Nico's fine, right? They wouldn't, right? No. No. No, 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 no. Nah, yeah, no. It's not happening. It's absolutely not happening. Here, have some monodams. It's so much a gym thing. Yeah, I get that. I don't want anything bad to happen to Nico because I adore Nico. But I'm going to be Nico right now. Oops, no, not sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to grab you. My bad. But I think I got you a prize, so I guess that worked out okay. Oh, no, no, no. Ugh, crap. I think I actually moved myself and grabbed stuff. There we go. Also, let's switch that over there. Okay. You want Nico or who to die? If who dies, I'll be like, oh no, who? But like, not the worst. But really, you hate who? Yeah, let's execute Yui again. Let's execute Yui from Antebellum again. I think we don't need her anymore. So there is Min, Tereko, Nico, Arturo. I forgot already, but it's in the extension. Crud, I forgot who else. Let me see. David. Okay. So if you want a spare time avatar, I have Min, Levi, Arturo, Nico, David, and Tereko. Though I don't know. Tereko's not on my little list thingy right here. But I know she's there because I was just her like 3 seconds ago. Oh, there we go. Oh, and Wit and Ace as well. And you can use their first names for them because I couldn't spell I almost called her Verosica again. Veronica's last name, so I'm like, okay, first names it is. I can spell the first names, no problem. You make Kazuna more like Nico, who we still don't like him either. Alright. Let's do this. 40 minutes. We're okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Nico's gonna be okay. Nico is absolutely gonna be okay. And if that's why you guys said I was gonna be crying and you're all crying, I'm gonna be so sad if that's the reason. Explain yourself, Nico. Huh?
It seems that
the way I'm proposing Ari was killed is exactly how you try to kill Ace, right? Through drop hanging?
Huh?
Oh, what's this about Nico's murder? Right. Nico certainly did attempt to murder someone. Psst. Psst. You want to talk about that now? Figures. I mean, I'd be the victim in this trial if I kicked the bucket then. Does it even occur to you to Did it even occur to you to ask the would-be victim rather than the killer? I'm right fucking here, dipshit. Okay, then tell me, how did Nico try to kill you?
You bitch!
I don't know, I was unconscious. Yeah, see? 0 brain cells. I almost died. Maybe that's why she didn't ask you.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Nico's attempted murder? That happened a few days ago. So it's hard to remember what happened or what the relevant evidence is.
Of course.
Well, that's because you didn't investigate it. That's because you investigated all back then. I'll sum it up for you. At the scene of the crime, there was a wire, a broken fan, a broom, a step stool, and Ace's body. Wait a minute, this topic of conversation is... Let's switch gears for a bit and talk about Nico's attempted murder of Ace, as it is related to this case.
That doesn't sound right.
Look, who? I understand you want to defend Nico.
Nico attacking
we
Ace
have to get
has
through
something
this.
to do with this case? That's
nonsense.
Nico has an alibi with me, I'll remind you.
I'm not saying Nico performed the murder. I'm saying that Ray's killer and Nico may have used a similar murder method. That's why I need to interrogate Nico.
I know that you're the kind of person to prioritize evidence over people's feelings, but this is too much. Can't you see that you're bringing up painful memories? We shouldn't be discussing this at all. It's simply not relevant. Nico has nothing to do with this case. You're trying to paint them as the villain just because they lost their temper at Ace once. That has absolutely
I love
nothing
Nico, but
in
we all
common
know
with this case.
murdering is wrong.
There's quite a few similarities between Nico's attempted murder and this one. For instance, both used a much longer rope than was needed to simply strangle the victim. Don't you think that's
welcome
noteworthy?
in.
That means little. If Ray died of a stab wound, it would be wrong for me to say you did it.
Wait, Ray? Not Ari?
Isn't this the same? Besides,
Is it over Ring Mother?
you proposed that Ray's killer must have used the carousel to wind the rope. But there's no such thing in the gym.
The fan. The fan.
I'll cut through those words.
The fan who?
Listen to me.
It is Ari? Okay. Nico could have hung the noose off the ceiling fan. If anything, the fact that the fan broke off suggests that the force of hanging Ace broke it, which might have been why Ace survived. Oh, isn't that Wire Who's custom weapon? Indeed. I wonder who. What lie did Nico tell you to get you to give it up? No comment. What?
Don't be naive.
Nico stole turpentine from Rose under the guise of learning how to paint. They went out of their way to use wire, your wire, even when rope is readily available in the storage room. Most likely, they intend to frame you for the crime. Even if you keep saying that Nico is completely innocent, that claim doesn't quite hold up when you consider that they lied to and stole from multiple people to commit murder. And with clear intent to take advantage of your trust, no less. On top of that, if Nico was trying to pin the crime on who, then they weren't just trying to kill Ace. They fully intend to get away with their murder. And in this killing game, everyone knows such an action will eventually lead to everyone's execution.
You know...
Nico didn't just try to kill Ace on an impulse. They plan to sacrifice everyone, you especially. Keeping all that in mind, you're being quite selfish. You do know that, right, too?
It's my fault.
Did they even want to learn to paint? Or be my friend at all? Or are they only using me as a tool for murder? Everyone's gonna be so depressed next chapter. Everyone's like, do I have friends?
That's cruel.
No, that's so cruel. Nico, why? Aren't we all friends? If something was bothering you, you could have talked it out with someone else you trusted. Someone I trust? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone here.
What is wrong with
you? Stop it! Just stop it! You're all too cruel. None of you understand how much stress Nico was under. Wait, stop talking for Nico, though. And yet, you can insist on bringing this up. Can't you see that you're traumatizing them? Who? Don't worry, Nico. I'm on your side. I'll always defend you. I can be reliable for you. Okay, this is how to be a bad ally. This is definitely like, oh wow, were you able to spell her last name without like looking? That's talented. Stop. Well, I never asked you to defend me.
You piss me off!
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna pause one more time. There is, if you ever seen this show, it's finished like a long time ago, called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It's a musical, and there's one song called, after everything I've ever done for you that you've never asked for. And it kind of really fits her. You two are a real fucking joke. It would have been one thing if Nico gets away scot-free from trying to kill me. Yeah, it's Paula's song. Yes! But now apparently also have a fucking defense brigade to shield them from even. Oops, sorry. Let me go back a smidge bit and read that. But now they apparently have a fucking defense brigade to shield them from even have to think about the fact that they're a murderer. You know the show? It's such a good show. Who's gonna stick up for me, huh? No one. Because I have a spine and I don't need other people to lie to me constantly to keep me happy.
How dare you!
You're the cause of all this, Ace.
Fuck you!
I'm the cause? You're a billionaire because that's rich.
Have you completely lost
Get your damn head out of your ass, who? Murder is murder, even if no one actually died. Yeah, she's definitely babying him, like, so much. Rather than this ridiculous argument happening, why can't either Ace or Nico simply tell us what happened? Yes.
Irritating.
It's not like explaining yourself will make us vote for you since RA wasn't involved.
Asshole!
You have a lot of gall to slam my ass for not being helpful when you're the one who made us all run in circles, trying to figure out what Eden's note meant. Don't throw two birds and a stone in a glass house. What?
You sure?
That's not the saying. You know. Ugh, never mind. And I told you I was unconscious. There was some cloth over my mouth when I woke up, covered in blood. That must have been the turpentine. My turpentine. Ugh, figures. I doubt Nico would be able to kill me if I was still conscious. I could totally crush anyone who threatened me otherwise. That's enough.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It is clearly not okay. How can you let Ace talk to you like that?
Enough. Who? You are letting your sentimentality ruin yourself. The more you continue this nonsensical defense of Nico, the worse you are making it for them.
Yeah.
Nico's alibi is dependent on you alone. If you start acting illogically, then we have no choice but to conclude that you no longer can be relied on to confirm their alibi. In which case, we will have to go back to suspecting Nico as RA's murderer.
Yeah, she keeps talking over Nico too.
Listen to me.
Nico's gotten like 3 words and a dot in. Nico, your failed murder attempt is key to solving Ari's murder. Please cooperate with me and tell us exactly what you did that night. I was going to! It's just hard to talk about, I'm sorry. I guess, if you say what you think happened, then I can at least tell you if you're on the right track. You stole turpentine from Rose and used it to knock Ace unconscious. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we're getting a little comic thing for this.
You tied a wire to Ace's neck, strung it over one of the ceiling grates, and then taped it to the ceiling fan using a step stool.
Oh, Nico, you're so smart.
And then... How would that have worked?
I used the broom. And, like a spool.
Ah, I think I understand.
Wee.
In order to lift Ace into the air, you turned on the fan and held up the handle end of the broom so that the fan would wrap the wire around the broom. When Ace was high enough, you yanked the broom out, releasing all the wire and causing Ace to fall.
But the fan broke.
At least that was the plan. But seeing that the fan broke off, clearly it didn't work exactly like that.
Actually, Ace had woken up and was struggling, and that's why the fan broke off. I didn't really know what to do. But I think he hit his head again when he fell, because he was unconscious again. And then
Yeah, no, Ace did not deserve this. I love Nico, but Ace like, Nico, no, what'd you do? What are you doing here, Nico?
You didn't want to give up on your murder attempt just yet. So you tried to garrote him with the wire, right?
Yeah.
At that point, Eden and I showed up, and you had to give up completely on killing Ace. In the end, there were many pitfalls with that method of murder, and it failed to kill Ace. All you managed to do was to break the fan, make a mess of the gym,
I
and
understand.
give Ace some mild injuries.
I was like, it's how I feel about like Mondo from like the original game, you know, Trigger Happy Havoc. Like, no, Mondo, that was murder straight up. I still like his character though, but like, and I get that, you know, he lost control and all, and everything was stressful and everything, but like, that was murder, Mondo. That was, you're going to prison, I mean, executed, but you know, yeah, we're in death games, all right. We have to understand, like, murder's gonna murder and it's gonna happen. So, but you can still, so I feel like liking a character in the murder games, it's fine. That's what this, it's a fictional genre. Real life, you know, I'd be like, no. But, you know, fiction game, it's fine. Manslaughter, not murder? Okay.
Asshole!
That's how you try to kill me? It really pisses me off that you can calmly explain how you try to murder me, and you're not even gonna face any consequences for it. I'm gonna vote you as a blackened right now. Another reason that you deserve it. You would die, Ace. Brain cell, Ace. Come on, get one.
How interesting.
What an interesting murder plan. Given the amount of planning it must have involved, Nico surely was planning to kill Ace for quite some time. Now that we've all thoroughly picked apart your blackened crime, do you have anything to say, Nico? Meow? Say something, you absolute scum of the earth. It's your fault I have to go through all this. I'm the goddamn victim here.
You piss me
So
off!
say something before I drag your corpse to the mud myself. Oh, you're alright. Will I try to kill Ace and pin the murder on Hill? What else should I say? I saw Levi stop talking. Levi's like, I don't care. What else should I say? You tried to murder me. You fucking tried to murder me. After all is said and done, you can't even say something as simple as sorry. My bad. Well, I try to kill you because I don't like you. Even now, there's still no use of trying to pretend that I like you. If I say sorry, you're still gonna hate me, so what else should I say? Do you even regret what you did to him? Do you regret what you were planning to do to everyone else? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I know I'm pausing a lot. This is a long episode. So, like, next chapter with who's left. Well, not who is left, but, like, whoever is left. Is any, like, we know Terika doesn't like talking to anybody. And now Ace is not going to talk to anybody. And Levi's not going to talk to anybody. Like, who's going to be friends? Is anyone going to, like, you know, like, talk to each other? We're not getting any tea parties, that's for sure. Well, of course I regret doing it. I'm not Levi. Of course I feel bad about something like that. I'm not heartless. Okay, wow, a little rude. Heartless?
But...
That was the worst choice I made in my life. I wish I'd never done that. But looking back, I still understand why I did it. I just can't stand being treated like that. My teachers, my classmates, my father. I don't ever want to relive what they did to me. It's because of those kind of people that I can't be happy with who I am. That's why I hate Ace. But I feel that too. Well, even so. I'm not a child. I know that murder's wrong. I'm not the victim here. I know that it was dumb to resort to murder. I don't even know what I thought I would have accomplished back then. I I mean, I started regretting it as soon as Eden and Terako saw me. I don't expect you to forgive me. Very few people ever do. So I don't see the point in acting sorry. That's the entire truth of my murder attempts. I don't have anything else to say. Nico, I don't know how to feel anymore. I see now. Now that we've finally cleared up all the details regarding Nico's murder, I think I understand how to solve this trial. Oh, way to go, Terako. The method Nico used to murder, not their motive, is what's useful. I see. No slandering Levi? Yeah. They only care when they got caught. Yeah, I caught that too, that they said only when because I got caught. Like, Nico, no, that's not, it's not remorse at all, the slightest. Watching this, it started to, yeah. Who? Innocent cinnamon-roll child, you can do no wrong. But Ace respects your pronouns, Nico Ace makes a direct effort. He's a bully, but not a transphobe. True, yeah. More specifically, Nico's choice to try and drop off Ace hang off the gym ceiling fan. What does that have to do with this case? What does that do with this case? Everything! This case has an incredible similarity to Nico's murder. But still, couldn't that be a coincidence?
You're wrong.
Christian, hi, welcome in! Ari's murder didn't just happen to get the same idea as Nico for a murder method. Don't be... But rather, they specifically intended for this murder case to be similar to Nico's murder. Okay, I'm sorry. Eden was the one who walked in with you, and we know it's not you because you're our main character and you're not Kaede. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. I mean, don't tell me yes or no, but like, not Eden. Can't be Eden. I know we saw her with the fork in the murder, so she's capable of violence, but please don't be Eden. And there's one piece of evidence that proves this connection beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay, hold on, sorry, I just saw a serious message, so I just want to make sure I want to address and talk about this a bit. People are horrible to you all the time. God, I'm really sorry that happens to you, PK. Like, not that, you know, it's really, like, that's absolutely not okay, them saying those things to you. And yeah, of course, you know, it's not an excuse, you know, to do horrible things. Yeah, I was like, jeez, that's terrible. I'm sorry. And I hope, you know, things get better.
This case is similar to Nico's murder? How?
Both of them involve drop hanging?
And hanging ropes off the ceiling.
That doesn't prove that Alre's murderer actively based their murder off of Nico's. You're simply pointing out perceived similarities between the murders. But there is no actual evidence that directly connects them.
No, that's wrong! I see.
I'm not just speculating. One of the tools of the murder was taken directly from the crime scene of Nico's murder and used to kill Are. That is this tape. That's... I finally figured out what this tape is after making the connection between this case and Nico's attempted murder. Well, I've never seen this tape anywhere else. And why is such a uniquely rough texture?
The truth is...
It's specialized textured tape used to wrap the pull-up bars in the gym to make them easier to grip.
Ah,
right, that's what it is. I used it in the gym since it was there, but there's only one roll of it. I don't really know what happened to it afterwards. This tape was used by Nico to tape the rope to the fan. It was wrapped around the spinner to give it more friction. And it must have been used to bind Ari's wrists as well, seeing as it ended up in the trash again. That time, Rose and I went to the gym together, the day after Nico's attempted murder.
I mean...
I really is because the bar's all slippery today, I can't. Don't be Rose either. Every time they pop up anybody, I'm like, no, not you. Today I can't find that grippy tape you're supposed to put on the bar. That's why I can't do it. Okay, she couldn't find it. Okay, never mind. Definitely an excuse. Sarah was here yesterday. I absolutely guarantee it was here yesterday.
Stop complaining.
An excuse. I should have believed Rose when she was trying to do pull-ups and failing. The reason she has such trouble really is because the tape had gone missing since last night. It must have been since Nico used that tape last night that it wasn't there the next day. But didn't Mono TV clean up the gym? Very well. Mono TV, can you comment? There's a single rope of tape in the gym that had gone missing since Nico's murder attempt. Did you do anything about it? Well, I cleaned up after Nico's murder because that's my job. To the best of my ability, I attempted to restore the gym to its original condition.
What a shame.
But ever since I ordered 100 tons of concrete blocks from I've been blacklisted from all online order companies. So things that are broken or lost may take longer time to replace. For instance, I haven't yet replaced the broken gym fan. Or the gym's pull-up tape. Yeah, this is Amazon. Since you're familiar with the distinctive kind of tape, why did you recognize it earlier, Rose? I don't know. These days I've been out of it, I think. You've been real spaced out lately. Even more than usual, not saying a lot. You feeling okay?
Wow!
What? Let me see if I'm understanding the story correctly. You failed to recognize an extremely important piece of evidence that would have saved us all from slogging through this whole long-ass trial, all because you feel out of it? That's a gross oversight, perhaps even worse than Teruko's fish misunderstanding.
What a bother.
Oh, that's awfully rich coming from the person who intentionally misled this trial. And that's awfully rich coming from the person who's the very reason that the killer was able to kill Are. If you hadn't freaked out about your non-existent sister, Are wouldn't have gotten herself killed.
Pathetic.
Does your ad hominem argument invalidate my point? Rose's intentiveness is no longer some funny quirk, it's a liability. Just because I'm uninterested in passing this trial doesn't mean that I can't point out an oversight if I see one. Has it really gotten this bad? I think my brain is falling apart. I can't even recall what day it was when that happened. You can't remember? I was under the impression that your memory was the best of everyone here. Yeah, why can't you remember?
It's true that I remember everything I see. But that means that
because there's
most
so
of my
much.
memories
Got
are
it.
meaningless junk. The kind of thing a normal person would forget without a second thought. But I can't forget. My brain won't work the way I want it to. I can't draw associations so easily. Everything reminds me of something meaningless.
You have a bit of photographic
and
memory?
I get distracted.
Oh, that's amazing.
And the worst thing is that I remember it all in perfect detail. Xander's body, Min's execution. I can't even look at Teruko without seeing blood.
Oh, so she's kind of
I'm
overwhelmed by all seeing all
supposed
that.
to remember everything. I know I'm supposed to be smart. I know I'm supposed to be helpful. Yet I'm not. I'm sorry for being useless. Maybe if I tried harder.
It's Rose's time
if
for
I
trauma
just
dumping.
got over myself.
Rose.
Don't blame yourself anymore. You are helpful. It's because of you that I can solve this murder. Besides, I'm as much to blame as you, maybe more even. If only I had listened to you when you said the tape was missing, then maybe I would have realized the truth of this case much earlier. It's time? It's time? What? Once again, I've made a stupid mistake. I simply want to believe that I could make it through this killing game without relying on anyone else. That I could be dismissive of everyone around me without consequences. So I refuse to listen to anyone other than myself. I thought that if I did that, then I could avoid a repeat of the last trial. Or I had made the mistake of trusting people too much. But now I'm making different mistakes instead, again and again. I keep messing up this class trial with hasty assumptions and overlooked evidence. I do love Teruko. I love Teruko a lot. So.
Thank you, Rose.
Oh.
Because you identified that tape for me,
I realize that it's an important piece of evidence that tells me exactly who the murderer could be.
Rose is gonna need a lot of therapy. Everyone's gonna need so much therapy.
If Mono TV
Really?
was telling the truth that no one was able to access the gym between the time that Ace ran out and when Rose and I went in again, that means that there are only 2 people who could have killed
Don't say it's
Ari.
between Ace and Rose. No. No. No, 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 no. Oh, we're back to Eden? Wait, it's like 2 people. No.
It's
no.
you 2, isn't it?
No. No. What? Ace doesn't have the brain stuff for this. Eden. Suddenly narrowing down our suspect pool to only 2 suspects is quite the drastic move. What's your reasoning, Tariko?
The truth is,
that tape was used in Nico's murder, and it was missing afterwards when Rose and I went to the gym again, which was the first time Mono TV allowed anyone to enter following that murder. Oh my god. Wait, why would Ari go talk to Oh my... I was like... I refuse to believe Eden would murder Ari. Because that was like her only friend. I think. But I refuse to believe Ace is smart enough to do any of this. Even if he was trying to copy this and most likely blame it on Nico, which is probably why he tried to make it the same as Nico's. Because he's like, oh well, this will get back at Nico for trying to murder me if I make a murder like the one that was attempted on Ace. I don't want either of them to die. I really don't want either of them to die. Okay, I'm gonna continue. In other words, someone must have taken it directly from that crime scene in order to use it for murder. Because this tape was used in this case, and because it could have been only been taken from the crime scene when Nico left. That means Ari's murderer must have been present at the scene of Nico's murder. Well, that doesn't. The only people who were there before Mono TV closed the gym were me, Nico, Ace, and Eden. It isn't Nico because they have an alibi for the time of the murder.
So what?
And why exactly can it be you, hypocrite? Because out of all the suspects, I'm the least suspicious. What?
Stop complaining.
Unlike you, I've been actively contributing to this trial the entire time. It would be illogical for me to have done so if I was the killer. Still, you're... If I were the Blackened, it would have been incredibly easy to go along with David's claim that he murdered Ari. Agreeing with David wouldn't have even put suspicion on me, seeing as most others were generally convinced by him.
seriously?
How stupid would I be to take such an easy out? So, what if you're really pretending to be helpful? That's quite a complicated plan. First, pretend to be reliable by disproving David. Then, point out that I'm indeed a suspect, but hope that you all would think that if I am really the killer, then it'd be illogical for me to have disproved David being the killer, even though that would have given me an easy way to win the class trial.
Listen to me!
Such a scheme requires everyone to think carefully about the kinds of actions a would-be killer would reasonably perform, and to draw conclusions based on the principle that people act logically. To be frank, most of you are incapable of doing that. I need to remind you that you're all quite convinced that I was Xander's killer for a good portion of the previous trial.
Of course.
You're all too easily emotionally swayed, irrational, and you need to be led by the hand in order to reach a proper conclusion. A manipulative scheme requiring so much subtlety would be wasted on you all. Because, basically, if you understand my reasoning, I'm not the killer because I think you're all too stupid.
Jeez, dude.
I love Tariko. I love Tariko so much. That leaves Ace and Eden as Ari's possible killer. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Why would I kill Ari? Because I thought Nico was so cool and wanted to imitate them by doing a murder of my own?
Fuck you!
Fuck off, as if I would ever do that.
No way!
I'm not the killer either. You and Ace are the only two people who have taken the tape that was used in Ari's murder. But I wouldn't have...
Don't say that!
Hang on. Eden isn't the killer. Don't accuse her. Okay, who?
Oh,
You're being
great.
helpful. Not this again. You can't just keep blindly defending people you hope to be innocent if you don't have evidence, who? I do have evidence, so why are you writing me off? All because I... Sigh. Rule 10. The body discovery announcement will play when 3 or more people who do not witness the murders discover the body. This rule specifically mentions that the body must be seen by 3 people who do not witness the murder. In other words, 3 innocent people. Mute who for 24 hours. If I remember correctly, the body discovery announcement was set off by Wit, Tariko, and Eden. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did discover the body. Well then, I suppose you have a point. Because Eden was one of the 3 who triggered the announcement, she must not have witnessed the murder.
I see.
Oh, that's correct. I suppose that would make Eden innocent. No, it's Eden, isn't it? Phew! In that case, our only remaining suspect would be... Whoa, wait, so I'm the murderer now? You all are moving way too fucking fast. Hang on. It pains me to come to Ace's defense of all people, but no matter. Tariko, Eden, Wit, did you all discover Ari's body at the same time? What are you getting at? Answer the damn question. Did you or did you not all happen upon the corpse simultaneously? Describe in detail what happened when the 3 of you snuffed the body discovery announcement.
Well...
Let's see. Whenever I started looking for Ari, Tariko grabbed me and Eden took us to the 2nd floor. Tariko specifically said she wanted to form a party of 3 in order to trigger the body discovery announcement. We searched through every room together. We went into the playground last. We all saw Ari's body simultaneously. Immediately afterwards, the announcement played. So yeah, we all did see the body at the same time. Why? Oh my. I love how glowing his evil eyes are. Why is that an issue? He saw the body. He saw the body, didn't he?
Because I'm actually the first person to see the body.
Huh? What does that mean?
Exactly what I said. I saw Ari's body first.
Damn it, dude.
We've confirmed that I'm not the culprit. So, since I was the first person to see the body, then only 2 more innocent people would have had to see it to set off the body discovery announcement.
He used to show some proof? I love this drawing so much.
Everyone's making the assumption that the 3 people who triggered the
I like to imagine
announcement
David
were
just drew
Tariko,
that.
Wit, and Eden.
There's a pinata. Oh, right, YouTube pinata. It's just a pinata.
But there's also the possibility that it was me, Tariko, and Wit. Because those 3 all saw the body at the same time, they cannot determine that each person individually isn't the culprit. Only that their group holds at least 1 innocent person. In other words, this does not prove Eden's innocence.
What? David, I'm really sorry, but...
Miguel, hi.
Do you really expect everyone to believe such an obvious lie?
Why are we considering it at all? His story doesn't make any sense. Ari died really recently, and David has an alibi from before her time of death up until the motive reveal.
Doesn't prove anything.
So the only time David could have seen the body before Tariko, Wit, and Eden is in that really short time span where we're all looking for RA. For David's story to make sense, he would have had to gone to the 2nd floor immediately after the motive reveal, seen Ari's body, and then done nothing about it. And the whole time, he just conveniently avoided Tariko, Wit, and Eden on the same floor. It doesn't bring David any benefit to do something like that, and it's just a bother instead.
There's no way David would have done something that weird, so he's lying.
Yep,
he seems kind of weird.
That's exactly what I did.
Huh?
When we split up to search for RA, I was alone. That means that no one can verify my actions at the time. Oh, on the other hand, no one can verify that I didn't do what Nico just described.
David?
It's like David fucking.
You're so full of shit! That's such an obvious lie! You could have mentioned that you saw the body first way earlier in the trial, but you only mentioned this now.
Because you made it up! I'm starting to detect a trend of you coming up with lies on the spot just to fuck things up.
Yeah, poor Ari.
How do you expect
got
anyone
pinataed.
to believe you? Especially after all the shit you've been pulling this entire trial?
Oh,
Either by
you
Ace or
misunderstand my
Eden.
intentions.
And that's kind of embarrassing either
I'm
way.
not trying to make you believe me. I'm not trying to make any of you believe me.
Then why the hell are you doing this?
The only person who I need to believe me is Terako.
You know what? Yeah, I'm like, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, believe might be too strong of a word. You're right. My story sounds like a complete fucking lie. Terako is the biggest skeptic out of all of us. If Che and
David is
Nico don't
manipulating,
believe it,
mansplaining,
then
male
there's no way
wifing.
she would. But what's definitely not a lie is the possibility that someone saw the body before Eden did. Most people don't have an alibi in the morning. Anyone could have somehow seen Ra's body before Terako. As to why that person would withhold that information from the trial, it's anyone's guess. But it should be exceedingly clear by now that everyone's rationales are anything but straightforward.
Clearly,
if
like,
the
it was
secret
a bow
motives mean
tie.
anything.
I was just holding him back.
It is very possible that Eden setting off the body discovery announcement does
I
not
like him,
prove her
like,
innocence.
Way more
Thus,
on the bow tie.
we must continue to suspect her as a murderer. You see, all I want is for Terako to distrust others.
Thanks, David.
That's why I'm doing this, telling such
Evil,
obvious
why not?
lies. There is no other
Yeah, don't
proof
go
of
back to
Eden's
what you were before,
innocence.
David. Stay like this.
As long as there's a possibility that the evidence is false, as long as there's even the slightest reason to distrust others, then Terako cannot trust Eden. Isn't that right, Terako? It's in your nature to distrust people. Everyone you know has already betrayed you. There's no one in this world who won't hurt you. Even the
actually doing a
people
really
you
good
love
job
will turn
with
their
this,
backs
too.
on you in the end.
Like being
You
manipulative?
know that well enough,
Like,
don't you?
I feel like I'm being manipulated
So
and I'm not
distrust in
Terako.
others. Because that's the only way you know how to live.
Eden, this conversation mostly concerns you, but you've been silent this whole time. What do you have to say for yourself? That
can't be true!
There's no way I could be the killer.
Think about it.
As we have reason to doubt that triggering the body discovery announcement exonerates you, can you provide any other evidence that proves that you couldn't have killed Are?
Hey.
Well, hang on. We don't have to jump to accuse Eden so fast. There has to be some proof of her innocence, right? Then tell me, what concrete piece of evidence shows that she cannot be the Blackened? What about...
Oh, frig!
I can't think of anything. Sorry, looks like you're on your own, Eden. Of course there's no proof of her innocence, because she probably did it. So don't point fingers at me. It's not helping you.
Is it possible that...
Now that I think about it, Aiden is in a good position to be Ara's killer after all. With the swag. Wait, in a good position? What does that mean?
Allow me to elaborate.
Ara was lured after her death with the notes. From that, we decided that the killer must have been someone who overheard the conversation between Arturo, Eden, and Ara. However, we still have several unresolved issues. Who could they be that neither Arturo, Eden, or Ari knows their presence? And why would they eavesdrop on that conversation at all? A simple explanation would simply be that the killer is Eden herself. There's no need for Eden to overhear a conversation she was part of. Likewise, that note addressed to Ra would not have been faked either. Eden simply wrote it herself.
No way!
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, if I wrote that note after all, then why would I help piece it back together so that everyone in the trial could read it? I'm actually not sure about that. The fact remains that it'll be very convenient for you to be Ra's killer. No. Why, Levi? Why?
Now that you mention it,
Given my own involvement in this murder case, it would probably be inappropriate of me to add my own interpretation. But I'll say what I'm thinking anyway. Insensitive jackass. From personal experience, and from everything else I've learned in this trial thus far, I know that Eden has been very closely involved with Ra. That certainly places more suspicion on Eden. After all, Ace has almost nothing to do with Ra.
You bitch!
Exactly. Shit, I can't remember the last time I've had a conversation with that blue-haired bitch. No? See, okay, Eden, I feel like Eden's a little screwed because she kind of has, like, a great talent for a cool execution. Like a clockmaker. Like, yeah, she's gonna get a cool, like, arm tied to a clock thing or something like that. Like, I mean, I guess Ace could get trampled by horses, but, like, that sounds cooler. Like, Eden, I'm so sorry. Don't believe me, why?
I'm Ari's killer? No. No.
He just called the victim a bitch.
Eden? Please, don't cry. This whole time I've been trying to hold myself together because Ari died. I wanted so badly for this all to be a dream and for Ari to be alive and by my side. And now, you all think I killed her. Why? I care about her. Ari is... She could have been my friend. Why would I kill her?
Eden, please calm down.
Why am I being accused of murdering Ari? I wanted to help
Well, now it
her.
feels like you did do
I
it.
just wanted to be friends with her. Why would you say that I killed her? Is it because you think I hated her? That's not true. I didn't hate her.
Eden.
Derico, I didn't kill Ari. Do you believe me?
Listen.
I didn't do it. Please, believe me. This whole trial has been cruel to me. Help me,
What do you mean this whole
Derico.
trial? Eden, what?
I can't stand it. I just wanted to help Ari.
Oh.
I didn't kill her.
Eden, it sounds like a confession. What do you mean you just wanted to help her?
You know I can't just take your words at face value, Eden.
Please, Derico. You're my friend, aren't you? Friends, help each other. So please help me. I promise I didn't kill her. I'm innocent. Please trust me. Please.
Eden. Eden, pick up your head. Look at me. At this point in the trial, since I've narrowed Ari's killer down to just 2 suspects, I'm going to pursue each suspect individually under the assumption that they're the killer.
Yeah, where's your card?
That way, I can see if any evidence matches up to them only. In other words, I'm going to choose my primary suspect right now. Even if that preliminary guess is wrong, I can always go back and attack the other suspect. So for now, I'm going to assume you're innocent.
What? Really?
But it's just temporary, Eden, okay?
Thank
Like,
you so much, Derico.
like, if it's not you, you gotta think of some evidence of some kind to prove it's not you.
Don't get me wrong. This isn't out of kindness or pity or anything else. This is only because you helped me in the last trial. I'm repaying your favor, and nothing else. That's why I'll trust you. Just this once.
Yeah, no, I like that. Okay, it's about to end, so I'll let it end, and then I'll say what I have to say. Aw.
Thank you, Derico.
Oh my god, but what if it is her after all this? What if it is her after this?
Let go of me.
Terrico. Terrico, no, be nice. So then, Ace, you're my primary murder suspect. Let's chat. Are you fucking kidding me? But yeah, no, I like this way on how Terrico's going about, because there's one thing I didn't like. I know I have a lot of feelings about V3. Was Kaito, again, I know I talk a lot of shit about Kaito. I don't hate Kaito. I just didn't like him as much as everyone else liked Kaito. But it's all like, oh no, friends would do this because friends believe in each other so much. And I'm like, okay, but we have to do the trial stuff, Kaito. We can't just go like, hey, we believe in our friends, and our friends couldn't do things. So I do like that. Terrico's like, look, for right now, I have to go through all the evidence, but for right now, you're my friend, so I'll accuse you last. Like, that feels like the proper way to do feelings and a murder trial thing still. Can you say you're sorry about overshare? Oh, no, yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay. I understand that it happens. Like, we all get... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all get overwhelmed by certain things that, you know... And yeah, we all... Hugs for PK. If hugs are wanted, of course. You love V3. You love V3 so much. I liked V3 more after I played it. Like, in the moment, I was so mad at things. And looking back at things, I'm like, okay, I get a lot of things. But I think just because I loved Rentaro and Kaede so much and they were gone first episode, I was like, what do I do with this game? Fun fact, did you know that back when Blank is getting murdered in the frame, the tape is there and the end? Oh, that's cool. That's cool they thought of that, to put that there. 2 more episodes left. You actually hate Kai? I can understand that. I know her personality's a lot. Like, I like Angie as well. And people say like, oh, they hate Angie. I'm like, no. I 100% understand if you hate Angie. Like, I get it. So, I'm never going to be like, oh, you like this character? I don't like this character or this and what. Yeah, no, I get it. Angie can be reminiscent of certain people that people don't like in real life, which I understand that too. Is like, you know, a big thing if people don't like Angie. Or, you know, her personality and the whole cult thing. That's also not a good thing. There we go. Put lots of monodams in there for y'all. Get some points real quick before the next episode. There is mono TVs now to be won from the monodam game. I don't think anyone's won one yet, though. Yeah, we react according to our own experiences and, you know, 100% understandably. Like, who's another shitty character that I like? I don't know. There's probably some. You've had sucky experiences with people like Katie? Oh yeah, no, she's definitely I'm trying to think of like, what's a ruder word than pushy? She's a very pushy extrovert. And so then for some people that like, no, that's off-putting. Like, I used to have pushy extrovert issues when I was younger too, where I'm like, okay, look, I used to hug people when, you know, without asking permission in the beginning, or, you know, be over friendly or try pushing them to do like extrovert things. And I was a little kid and I grew up out of that. Obviously I was like, wait, that's wrong. Don't try to extrovert introverts. That's bad. Let people do things on their own, you know, type way. And I like to imagine Kaede would eventually grown out of that herself. You watched the Old School Slaughter video? Did you like it? But, yeah, I mean, they also understand, like, hey, everyone, they're, like, 18-ish age. Like, they'll grow out of, you know, well, if they could have lived, they may have grown out of bad things. And also, Kaede was a character in V3, so we don't know what she really was like. Katie's an expert who adopts introverts. Overwhelming? Yeah, overwhelming. Alright, so let's let the Battle Royale finish, and then we'll go next episode. Suffocating. Miguel / Ace, congratulations! Good job playing the Battle Royale. You're gonna shower before you cry next episode? Be back soon? Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Crying time. I'm gonna be sad as either one of them. So, where's? I don't have to spare sheep. Damn it! I need to spare sheep. I didn't hit like yet. Let me hit like on that. All right. Episode 15. No. You started out as Kaede and turned mega introvert. Ace, you're my primary murder suspect. Let's have a chat. Are you kidding me?
You bitch!
No, seriously, fuck you! You're seriously gonna call me the murderer all because Eden said so? That's so inane. I don't even know where to start.
Even so.
That's the choice that I've made. Whether it was right remains to be seen, but for now, I'll trust my own judgment. Regardless of whether you like it.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. I'm not saying that Eden did it, but are you sure that the killer is Ace? The whole trial we've been asking who eavesdropped on Arturo, Ray, and Eden so well that no one realized that they were being spied on. Are you saying that the answer to that question is a guy who has never heard the term indoor voice? That's true. No, it must have been Ace. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure.
That must be it.
It was him. He was the one stalking me. Jesus Christ. Huh? Could it be that one time? Who's there? I know you've been following me. What? No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
Oh!
Oh, it's just you, Teriko. What are you doing here? I always had a feeling someone was following me around. It must have been you. You heard Hari and I talking. To be honest, I always thought it was weird that Ace people managed to eavesdrop on David and Ari's conversation without being discovered.
Think about it.
But if what Eden says is true, then I guess it would be consistent with Ace's apparent ability to sneak around.
I see.
I see. Could it be he was originally planning to kill Eden, but switched targets when he saw that Ari had a weakness he could exploit?
Fuck you!
Oh, fuck off! That was not me, and you have no way of proving it! Even if you deny that, Ace, for someone who claims to be innocent, you still always seem to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's a very narrow window in which the fish found at the crime... There's a very narrow window in which the fish found the crime scene could have been taken, which is last evening. Any earlier, Nico would have noticed the missing fish. Any later, and the relaxation room would have been closed. And you yourself confirmed that you were in the area at the time. After all, earlier in this trial, you made a big show revealing that you were listening in on Ari and David's conversation last evening. Once they left, you were free to take the fish. So? Nico also could have taken it, or lied about not seeing any missing fish. And isn't that why you took the fish at all, to frame Nico? No, not true. Yes, true.
Shut up!
Shut up, I'm not playing this coy game with you. This fish.
Wait a minute.
Something's off about that. You're saying that Ace killed Ari in a way that specifically resembled Nico's murder, but the only chance Ace had to take the tape was while he was being murdered. That means that Ace figured out Nico's murder method and thought of a way to imitate it right after he was nearly killed? I don't think that's realistic. He has one brain cell.
That's true.
Indeed. He clearly was on the right state of mind at the time. Besides, he was injured. He did run off very quickly after regaining consciousness. Yeah, so? Even less reason that he would have figured out a way to murder Ari with the tape then.
I disagree.
That's not necessarily true. Ace didn't need to figure out Nico's murder method in a few seconds. He had a whole day. After all, why were you in the gym the day after you almost got murdered, Ace? I like to think that most people don't want to go back to the scene of their almost death so eagerly. Unless, of course, you need to return to the scene of the crime to work out how it was done. Then you're saying that Ace only determined his method of murder a full day after he took the tape. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, exactly. There's no reason for me to take the tape unless I had thought about this plan to kill Ari within a few seconds. And that's impossible. I'm dumb as fuck. It's not impossible. Unfortunately, I can't prove what you were thinking at the time with evidence. No one can prove that but yourself. I can easily conjecture at least 3 reasonable explanations for why it would be possible off the top of my head. 1. Given that you were stalking Eden before the Nico incident, you're already planning a murder beforehand. You entered the gym with a pre-existing intent to take the tape for some different unspecified murder plan and change your mind on the details later. 2. You were pretending to be unconscious for longer than we thought. 3. You took the tape for first aid. That's ridiculous. Who uses non-medical tape for first aid? It's not weird, I do that all the time.
Ugly.
That's sickening. Well then, there's 3 reasons to disprove the claim that you couldn't have done the murder. Are you satisfied with that, Ace?
That's just a load of crap.
Release on the 27th? Oh my gosh, exciting! Oh, fuck off! And don't go saying that lack of evidence to disprove me being the killer that somehow proves that I am the killer. What is this, some sort of devil's pubes? What? It's not called... Try to laugh wit, don't laugh wit, don't laugh lit! You dumb bitch, how stupid are you? Were you convinced by Eden because she had a little sob story ready? Should I start crying and wailing too to change your mind? Teruko, no, everyone here. You're always attacking me for stupid reasons. Everyone always has it out for me.
Piss me off!
Pisses me off. All of you piss me off.
You're wrong.
No. The more I discuss this, the more I realize that you are more suspicious than Eden. He's just a little guy. It's true that Ace seems more like the murderer than her. Based on his personality alone, I certainly suspect him over Eden. I wonder if you have more concrete evidence that implicates him, though. Do you even hear yourself right now? I'm a murderer because of my personality?
Bullshit!
You sons of bitches are all about concrete evidence until it comes to me, apparently. Show me your neck scars. Huh? What? The time Eden and I found your body. I remember there being scratches on your neck and blood on your hands. You scratched yourself hard, didn't you? You must have woken up while you were being strangled and instinctively clawed at your neck. Even though Nico, Eden, and I saw your scars too, we all ended up disregarding such a small detail after the day had passed. But you probably never forgot, even if everyone else did. After all, you have to live with your scars every day. Even if you pretended that you were fine, it still hurts, doesn't it?
Listen to me.
Because of that, you of all people would know the best way to tape up Ari's hands, so that she wouldn't be able to do the same thing. That's why Ari's wrists are bound, because he didn't want her to wake up mid-murder and claw at her neck.
You fucking idiot!
It's the dumbest bullshit I've ever heard. You think that I'm the only one here capable of thinking about tying up her wrists? I thought I was supposed to be the stupidest one here. What's the deal with that? Oh, he admits it. He admits it. Take off your bandages and show everyone your neck injury.
You know...
You have a way to easily prove everyone wrong. But if you refuse to show us your scars, we'll take it as a sign that Teruko's right about you having scratched your neck. What's wrong, Ace? You seem stressed. They're only wounds. What's the issue? Could it be that losing murder has traumatized you a little bit? Oh, she's too excited for that. You think? You think that almost being killed may have given me a little bit of trauma?
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. Even so, for the sake of the trial, could you try and be a little more useful? No, it's fine. It's not a very fair line of logic, so forget it. You were almost murdered after all. I should have understood that. Well, not to mention, this line of reasoning is the dumbest thing I've heard on trial. I could have theoretically taken the fish in the tape, so that means I'm the killer. Because I scratched my neck, it means that only I could have tied Ari's hands together? Are you even hearing yourself? No, you're right, because it's not really solid evidence. Oh, and look, I can still contribute evidence to the trial too.
Oh,
wow,
really?
Ace is actually being helpful. Close your fucking ears and listen to me. If we're gonna base this entire witch hunt after me on the fact that this case looks like Nico's murder or some bullshit, why don't you actually use your dusty-ass brains and think about it? Unlike Nico, I'm not a lying snake who pretends to be friendly to steal shit from other people. Discord takes you to my Discord, which I don't approve people till after stream, so it's probably going to look pretty blank when you go to it at first, just because I want to keep out all the bots and stuff like that. But yeah, we just post pictures and memes and fan-gan ideas and fun stuff. There's no way I could access Turpentine or whatever to knock Ari out. He's right, only Nico took that from me. I really doubt they gave it to Ace afterwards.
Stop that!
You're always attacking Nico like this. Who? What are you doing? That's the truth, though. And Rose is right. I kept it. I stole the turpentine in my room. I'm sorry. Do we even know that Ari was knocked unconscious at some point?
Idiot.
Obviously. We put the noose on her and then run her to the spinner and start hoisting her up. She has ample time to get the noose, idiot.
Cut that out.
Don't insult me with your sarcasm, you lowlife. You already established that her hands were taped. Then, it would be a lot easier to tape the wrists of an unconscious person than to wrangle her into it. Idiot. How unfortunate you brought that as if it proves you're innocent. Wait, did the sound go out, or is that just... Oh, music changed. Because the answer to that is... Back up 2 seconds. How unfortunate you brought that up as if it proves your innocence, Ace. Because the answer to that is something that only makes sense if you, and not Eden, are Ari's murderer. You're a jockey, and that's a fact.
Think about it.
Welcome back, Snowy. Not just any regular jockey, but one of the nation's top performing ones. And that means you should have an unusual amount of strength, much more than Eden, Arne, or Nico. Really? Didn't Xander crush him at arm wrestling? An arm wrestling contest is a poor indicator of overall fitness. Not to mention, if Ace is weaker than Xander, I fail to see what that's to do with the comparative strength between Ace and Eden. Obviously, if it was anything other than an arm wrestling contest, I would have crushed Xander. Wait, no, that's not the point. Why does this make me the killer?
Use your brain.
Use your brain and draw some conclusions. Hi, Shiv, welcome in. Although I suppose the fact that you're being accused of murder de-incentivizes, I'm saying that you could have simply strangled Ari unconscious. Would that have worked? Possibly. If Ace really did lure Ari out there with a note, then he also has the advantage of knowing when and where she'd be showing up. He'd have the element of surprise on his side as well.
How terrible!
If Ace could have done that, oh, this sounds horrible to say, but couldn't he simply have choked her to death with his own hands? Nope, you said it yourself, it's horrible.
Pathetic.
Full offense. But I kinda doubt Ace will people has the stomach to kill someone with his bare hands. Especially seeing as he's just a little bit sensitive about his own neck now.
Shut up!
You're a complete asshole, you know that.
You're delusional.
How many times have I told you to take a good hard look at yourself first before calling others unlikable? The call is coming from inside the house.
Stop talking.
Speculating on Ace's psychological state cannot be used as concrete evidence in this trial. Big talk coming from you. This little testimony about your psychological state was the only thing that saved your ass last trial. Your input is unnecessary. In any case, what's more important is the fact that the murder had to be carried out in a very specific manner because Ace was trying to imitate Nico's murder attempt. The reason that Ace had to use a drop-hanging mechanism rather than strangle Ari with his hands is that it took the same mechanism Nico used.
It seems that...
A long rope, drop-hanging, a mechanism to wind up rope. Perhaps some could be led to believe that Nico attempted the same murder method a second time, with several improvements made in light of his initial failure. Well, I wouldn't try the same thing twice. Well, only those who are unintelligent would fall for something like that. But Ace is nothing if not unintelligent, so it'd be fair for him to not think that's a good murder plan. In any case, if there were signs of bare-handed strangulation, it would almost certainly point to athletic people like Ace. That is the reason Ace had to hang Ari, to scapegoat Nico and redirect blame on himself.
I agree.
Charles is right. The reason Ari was killed in this manner was to pin the blame on Nico. From the very start, Ace has been insistent that Nico was the murderer. So? Of course I'd be suspect of them. They're trying to kill me. God damn it! Why wouldn't I accuse them? It didn't initially strike me as odd that Ace keeps jumping to blame Nico. I mean, it's not surprising.
Look at this.
He was almost killed, and even though he survived, he's still injured. It sounds like an awful experience. Most people would support a heavy grudge against Nico for that.
Even so.
Yeah. But in hindsight, Ace has been abnormally insistent about Nico's guilt, even by his standards. Almost as if he had planned this entire murder to pin the blame on Nico.
But...
Wait, but... Well, I was already hanging from the swing set when we found her. I didn't... I mean, I wasn't... That doesn't resemble your murder scheme in the slightest, right? There's really only one reason to set up Ari's body like that, and that's to try and pass off the murder as a bullet wound. Hitting the murder on you was plan B most likely. But in this case, plan B was also the main plan.
The truth is,
Ace probably understood that even if he tried to pass the murder off as believable, most people would quickly realize Are must have been murdered anyway, due to the rules of this killing game. Still, it was worth a shot. Are died from a neck injury, and she was in the noose to begin with. You might as well. It's not like you're particularly going out of your way to do so, nor do you have anything to lose. So if I'm understanding this right, Ace took Ari unconscious because he didn't have any other method of knocking her unconscious, but he ended up killing her using hanging to pin the blame on Nico. Correct. And to reiterate, very few people are capable of choking someone to the point of consciousness. That points the blame to Ace. Wait, but is Ace even capable of doing a feat of strength like that? He's injured after all.
Why am I putting up with you?
Why are you coming to Ace's defense? If you aren't suspecting him, he would be suspecting you. You know that, don't you? I forgot about that. But still, it doesn't seem right. I saw it for myself. He was bleeding heavily from his neck. We found him, and he's still in bandages even now. With such a horrible injury like that, there's no way Ace could have exerted himself. Not really. It's a superficial neck wound.
Shut up!
Superficial? That's bullshit! I have not been in pain for this long for you to call it superficial.
you're wrong.
You're still talking, aren't you? You had no issue talking even after you woke up. When it comes to neck wounds, if you're still capable of talking freely, then it means that the neck wound isn't serious. It signals that nothing important or internal was damaged. Admittedly, that's only a rule of thumb, not a hard one, but Ace has been moving around fine this whole time anyway.
How cruel!
Even though his neck is bandaged now, it did look like it hurt a lot back when we found him.
Listen to me.
I'm not trying to downplay his injury. After all, he lost so much blood in such a violent way. I don't mean to say it's not painful, because I'm sure it is. Nor am I saying that there wouldn't be any lasting impacts from a wound like that. But it really shouldn't impact his movement, as long as he has a tolerance to pain. All the physical movement required to carry out and hit this murder may hurt, true, but it's not impossible for him to do.
I'm confused.
But even if he didn't have the neck wound, isn't Ace kind of weak? Xander crushed him in arm wrestling, and he's small, and he doesn't eat a lot. He's, you know, I don't think he could have even hoisted Ari up in the spinner. Second, he's a scrawny little guy. Strength aside, I have another issue with the idea that Ace could have killed Ari.
Isn't Ace too stupid?
Jay.
The way
I know
we
I said
described
it.
this murder so far, it involves a lot of careful planning, foresight, and subtlety.
Jay and I, we just
Not only is Ace sort of stupid, but he's also super impulsive and loud. I don't really buy that he could have planned something so complicated.
Are you serious?
No, it's okay, Ace. I like you because you're dumb as fuck.
I think I'm too goddamn stupid to accomplish anything? Do you really think I'm 2 seconds away from choking on my own spit and passing out?
Oh, that hit a nerve, didn't it?
Jason.
Of course it did! I don't think I'm a genius. But even then, I'm not a fucking monkey.
Do you deny being weak?
Of course!
Do you deny being stupid?
Of course! Why wouldn't I?
Because now you're the suspect
So
again.
you admit you're capable of committing this murder?
Of course I...
Ace, you're dumb as fuck. I love you.
You have a choice, Ace. Swallow your pride and say that you're too weak, too stupid, and too incompetent to perform this murder. Accept the fact that no one thinks highly of you. Or defend your dignity at the risk of admitting that you're perfectly capable of committing this murder and continue to be our #1 suspect.
Defend his dignity? Not like he had any in the first place. It's Ace we're talking about here.
Ace is gonna whine.
This is what it all comes down to, huh? Why is this the choice I have to make here of all things? You want me to choose between my dignity and my life? Ha! I've been forced to make this choice constantly! This whole time I've been trapped in this godforsaken murder game! Stuck with a bunch of people who think I was born defective! David is an annoying bastard, and I hate his guts! But
Really random. Defective is my favorite word.
What dignity do I have at this point? Everyone thinks I'm a stupid, weakling coward who isn't good for anything but screaming! So yeah, I agree with you all. I'm too fucking incompetent to pull off this murder. I'm a total goddamn idiot baby who can't tell his left from his right if it was written on my hands.
A little too much, Ace. A little too much.
Suspect Eden of murder instead of me.
I do feel bad
At
for
least
her.
you all respect her.
That's not Ace. I'm sorry. I disagree with Ace. Unfortunately for him, I'm going to choose to put faith in his intelligence and abilities. Everyone else, I expected better of you. At the very least, I was hoping you would all take even a slightly logical approach to this trial.
Stop talking.
Really? Ace is too stupid to commit murder? What a rash judgment based on nothing but intelligence-based biases. Hey, aren't you the de facto intelligence-based biases guy? You already said Ace was super dumb like 3 times already. So you call me stupid all the time. What?
Shut up!
Okay, fine. I'm not above making rash judgment calls on other people's intelligence, I admit it. It's just that when other people do it, it truly gets on my nerves. So I have an issue now with this line of logic. Darling, don't call me a hypocrite in front of everybody. I'm the only person reasonable enough to make that sort of judgment call. Everyone else who does so is biased to the point of idiocy. You're doing it again.
Get it.
My point stands. All these slights leveled at Ace's abilities were biases, nothing more. There's no particular reason he shouldn't be able to commit this murder. Do you think he's too stupid to carry out this murder? How do you intend to rigorously prove his innocence through that logic? To my boyfriends. We have Ace sit through an IQ test and then quote a scientific study that states that people below an IQ threshold are incapable of planning murders? There's a study exists. The only argument that could be measurably proven is the idea that he is too weak to carry out some of these physical feats. But even that is complete nonsense. Once again, he is an ultimate whose talent is of the athletic variety. It is practically his nature to have impressive strength. Really, you also really underestimate what being a jockey entails. Do you think their job is simply to sit on a horse? If that's the case, then all horses will be run by horses carrying 100-pound bags of sand.
That's true.
Charles is right. It really is no simple task to control a horse going over 40 miles per hour on a regular basis. Congrats! It requires physical strength and endurance. Intense training 6 days a week is standard. And the physical tests that jockeys have to go through are grueling to say the least. I am sure that even if Ace doesn't give off the impression, he is someone who works very hard. Because of that, I can confidently say that Ace would probably be able to outperform most people here in quite a few physical benchmarks. Maybe not in every physical feat like arm wrestling. But the argument that he is weak doesn't make any sense at all.
Disappointing.
It's only because people are uneducated they think jockeying could possibly be easy. The Dunning-Kruger effect, that's not what it's called. In any case, that is significantly lengthy enough digression for me. I have debunked your claims. Ace is Ari's killer. Don't refute me again on this matter unless you enjoy being incorrect.
What's your problem?
Okay, I got your point several minutes ago. You do not have to drag that on for so long just to say I'm wrong.
I'm done here.
Then simply do not be wrong in the future. If, like Charles said, biases should be disregarded in this trial, then all we have left is the evidence. And no matter how I look at it, all the evidence points to Ace. The tape that resembles to Nico's murder, Ari's strangulation. That strangulation thing is so bullshit. As if I'm the only person strong enough here to choke Ari out. I want to say about Levi since he's so strong and reliable. Or maybe hell, I don't know. As if anything about how strong the rest of you jackasses are.
You fucking idiot!
But assuming I'm the only person here strong enough to murder Ari because I'm a jockey is idiotic. No, it isn't. Don't forget that you've narrowed down the killer to just between you and Eden. There's an extraordinary difference in strength between you, the professional athlete and Eden. A difference far too large to be overlooked. We're not saying that only you out of everyone here could have done it because you're a jockey. We're simply saying that between you and Eden, you're much more likely to have done it. I expected everyone else to get on my ass, but for you of all people to think I'm the murderer? What happened to everyone to make things up, huh? Wait, what Fight of 87 we're talking about? Besides, between
Ace.
you and Ace.
Shut up!
Just shut up already. It's all bullshit. Everything you're saying is bullshit. He always comes back.
There's no way I could have done any of the shit you're suggesting! Being a jockey doesn't make me some kind of god!
He's sorta right. If we assume Ace is RA's murderer, it explains a lot of things. But it doesn't explain everything.
Let's think about how he would have done the murder again. Especially in the context of comparing it to Nico's murder.
Instead of Freddy Krueger. Okay, I get it.
There's a big difference between the two, though.
I'm like, wait, why are we FNAFing in the
Nico hung their wire off of the ceiling of the gym by standing on a stepladder. But the playground ceiling is much higher.
How the hell would I have gotten the rope up
God,
there?
The creator did such a good job on making
You're insane if
this
you
look
think
like
I
the
could have
game.
climbed up there too!
No, that's wrong!
Face. You are right in saying that the playground ceiling is much too high to climb up.
Even so.
But you could have thrown over the rafters by tying one end of the rope to a weight. Yeah, the voice actors did do such a good job. Wait. This. What's that? Is that my clothes and Terracos? Mom TV must have just left these laying around in the dress-up room.
It seems that...
If you heavily starch it with laundry starch, then tie it to the rope. It makes a suitable weight. It's light and easy to toss around. What, so I just chucked it up there? Are you stupid? How could I have thrown it that high? You don't repeat the same stupid argument you've been spouting all this time. And say that I could have done it because I'm a jockey. Nothing about a jockey's skill set would suggest that I would have a good throwing arm. In fact, I don't. I'll go ahead and admit it. I'm not capable of doing that. I can't throw a baseball to save my own life. But there is other evidence suggesting that you did throw it up there. It's like he's Leon. Some of the ceilings are broken, probably from your failed attempts. What do you have to say about that, Ace? How are you going to defend yourself? Okay,
shit.
I feel bad. Okay, hold on. Let me pause for a second. I kind of hope it's not Ace now because I'm feeling really bad. This feels like bullying. I don't know why, but this just feels like bullying. And now I'm just kind of like, Eden, so I don't feel like a bully. Can you just be the murderer, please?
Oh, bullshit.
Axion.
No, it isn't.
Complete bullshit! Coming, are you jackasses out of your mind? Do you even hear the diarrhea stream of shit coming out of your mouths?
It's the red hair.
I mean, I could have performed this murder because I'm a jockey? Are you fucking stupid? Just because I'm somewhat athletic, it means no one else could have committed the murder? Did you try washing your vegetables before you eat them? Or did you all get a parasitic infection of brainworms over the past few days?
Axion is like a
wouldn't hear
Pokemon.
anything from you.
Oh my god, that
most
is
of all,
an evolution
It's
name.
because of your whiny little crying spell that Terrico decided to come after me. All because she pities you. Eden, Nico, and Terrico are all just a suspect. So why am I being attacked? You're all always assuming the worst of me. How is that fair? Especially after I nearly got murdered myself. Now Nico is going to get off scot-free and I'm going to be punished? You're corrupt! All of you!
Evie evolves into a horse-riding McDonald's boy.
Stop yelling! You're not helping your case!
Why? Why do I have to shut my trap, but everyone else can say whatever the hell they want? Am I not allowed to speak for myself? What kind of bullshit rig trial are you all running here? You don't have
Mom
any
is
real
so
evidence to
during all these.
pinpoint me! Shut the fuck up! If I survive this trial, I will actually kill all you bastards for real!
Ace, no, honey. I'm kind of defending you. Chill. Oh, no, it's you, huh? Okay, so it's Ace. Ace using it's not very
fucking
effective.
kill her! You're
I do like
so
this,
full
though.
of
This is cool
shit.
looking. Like Ace is a
Is there
little
something
ascot.
wrong with your brain? You bastard! I'm
He's so
going to
stupid.
kill you! Why don't you try accusing someone else? You're so full of shit! You've always had it out for me!
What a cute horse. I know, it is. What is
Is there something wrong with your brain? I'm going to kill you!
Stop saying you're gonna kill people. Final blow.
How could I have thrown the rope that high? You have no proof I'm capable
Using
of taking
a
a throw
slingshot.
like that!
I'm gonna kill you so like a true innocent person.
It ends here.
Ah!
You didn't talk
Listen to
Eden
me.
at all. You say there's no way you could have thrown the rope over one of the ceiling rafters. And perhaps that's true. The ceiling of the playground is so high that it would be quite difficult for anyone to throw the weight over the rafters. But if a feat of strength is too difficult for you, then it'd be downright impossible for Eden, our only other suspect. And there's one way you could have gotten the rope up there. A method that only you could use. You, and only you, could have made a slingshot to launch the weight. Specifically, you made a slingshot out of this. Oh, a fitness band! Huh? What's that?
I see.
It's a fitness stretch band. Certainly you can wrap it around the bars in the playground to create a makeshift slingshot. Then you could have easily launched the weight. Fuck. Ace. A fitness stretch band. The kind of thing we found in the gym, correct? Why would I point to him specifically? I've never seen such a thing in the gym. Normally, this piece of evidence wouldn't incriminate anyone in particular, however... What is this, a big rubber band? You really have never been to a gym before, have you? Something like this can be used for physical therapy. Since I injured my shoulder, it might be helpful to me. What's that? You need this? I don't necessarily need it, but... Too fucking bad. Mine now. I'm keeping it. Oh my gosh. I know, I forgot about this thing too. Choke on your spit, die, asshole.
You're wrong.
Ace again from the very start, for a simple petty reason that he was trying to spite Levi. Ace is the only person who had that stretch band, so he's the only person who could have done it. Isn't that right, Ace? I can back that up as well, I was there. Ace clearly took it for himself.
Bullshit!
Piss off! You're lying to verify Teruka's made-up story. No, I would not lie about this.
Ace.
Did you really only take that stretch band back then to anger me?
Why don't we discuss
In other
this?
words, based on all the evidence we've collected so far, you're the only one who could have killed Are. You're one of the few people who could have rendered Ari unconscious. You're one of 2 people who could have taken the tape from the gym for a murder the next morning. And you're the only person who could have used stretch band. That certainly narrows it down to you. No. I refuse to believe it. Believe it! Believe it! You're acting suspicious as hell anyway. Are we gonna vote now? If everyone's convinced, that means you vote.
Shut up!
Shut your damn mouth, as if I'd listen to anything you'd say. If I used water jugs to weigh down Are, where would I have stored them, huh? You still haven't answered that. To explain that, I'm not convinced. There's still so many damn holes in your theory. I won't rest until you-
Ace! Do you even understand what this class trial is? Tell me, how do we decide who's the murderer?
Huh?
We determine who lives and who dies by a majority vote. In other words, the opinion of everyone who isn't you. Who cares where you stored the water jugs? There are so many places where you could have easily stored something that innocuous.
Good. Everyone keeps
All the
slapping
other
you.
evidence points to you anyway, and everyone here
heard
is
majority of
convinced of your guilt. The point of the trial is to determine who the killer is, not to determine every single little detail of what happened. It doesn't matter that you're not convinced. It's not going to help you nor change your fate. No matter how you feel or what you think, nothing will change. The only thing that
I know
will
this not
save
David.
you
I don't
is if
hate David
everyone
anymore.
here believes that you're innocent. You think that your whining and screaming is going to change our minds? That if you call us all stupid and wrong, we're going to magically decide not to vote for you out of the goodwill of our hearts? If anything, you acting like this only makes you more suspicious. I've been fighting this entire trial to find the truth using real evidence. And when I make mistakes, I own up to them. What have you contributed? Show me some concrete proof of your innocence. Otherwise, shut up and stop wasting everyone's time. Are you silent now? What happened to all those things you were shouting earlier? Don't you have anything to say for yourself?
Ace?
Any evidence?
Ace?
Any deductions to show that you're innocent? Come on, Ace! Don't you want to live? Defend yourself!
I want to see Tarek in the Phoenix Wright game.
God damn it. I'm such a piece of shit.
Ace?
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 Yeah, you're right. I'm screwed. There's no way I'm making it out of this trial alive. I just wanted to stall for time. I'm scared of dying. I really am.
Then you. I give up. Now that I know I'm dead, there's no point in fighting. I don't even want to yell anymore. I'm fucking tired.
I killed R.A. That's exactly right.
Shit, it sounds really bad when I say it out loud.
How could you do
Why?
that?
Why did you kill her? Why'd you do such a horrible thing? Did you kill Ari because of Mono TV's motive? Because you wanted to keep your secret hidden? Hell no. I don't give a damn about that motive or my dumb little secret. You idiot fuckwad. Who do you think I am, you? That's why I killed her.
I was scared of dying. That's all.
What do you mean? I'm definitely gonna die in this killing game if I don't escape. Everyone hates me, right? Because I'm a volatile asshole who can't help but pick fights when people are mad at me. It's because... Sorry, I know I'm pausing, and I know I said I was gonna pause too much. But yeah, no, I get it. It's because it's oh gosh, there was another character in a different game. Was it Fangan? Or was it the main game? Or someone who was like unlikable, knowing like, hey, they're a target. Nope, it was a fanfic. I am so sorry. I remember it was a fanfic about I read with Hiyoko talking about how she acts unlikable because she's small and a target, and then her acting unlikable makes her even more of a target, and it makes her really like afraid of all this. So sorry. Well, I was a completely off tangent. I was like, wait, I remember this whole Bengal sentence thing because then like Hajime was like talking to her because I love that fanfic so much. Anyway, yeah, so I get why he did it. After Nico's attempt to kill him, and no one liking him, and even now, even more so knowing like, oh, Levi wasn't really his friend, kind of thing. Like, it just hit rock bottom, like of pure just fear, just like, look, I'm smaller. I mean, no, he's athletic still, but he's smaller, and he's unlikable, and it's a killing game, and small, unlikable people, tend to get murdered. I feel really bad. Oh. I know the chat's moving now. Let me go look at chat real quick, real fast. You legit hoped it was Hugh. Despair. Oh yeah, let's all do a despair check. How is our despair feeling right now? Oh, oops. Despair check. 56%? I think I'm a little higher than 56. You hate it when the killer's a victim? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it's gonna be. 7% snowy. You clearly, you're not very dispirited at all. Oh, we gave you 100? Wait, who did I give 7% to? Let me stroke a little bit. This poor guy got the worst treatment. Yeah. Everyone hoped it was who. Wait. Denatophobia. Right, not the Dead by Daylight. Denatophobia. Fear of death and stuff. You relate so much to yeah. Is murder supposed to wait? Is murder supposed to sound good? You've heard people say Ace's murder is weak, but super realistic. Wait, they think it's weak? No, this is more realistic than I would say a lot of like main game murders. Everyone assuming it was either Levi, who, or Wit. Don't even talk about Ace being the killer. Wait, people thought it was Wit? Who would think it was Wit? What did Wit do? Oh no, PK 88%. That's a lot to spare. Maybe you got 96%. Oh jeez. Levi and Ace were destined to be tragic yaoi parents. Rep. Ace or Jay? Yeah, I remember being suspect of Jay at the beginning. Because I know the face, unable to see the face thing's gonna come back eventually. Yeah, I remember the Jay in the Wigs theory. I was like, oh man, yeah, what a good theory. 100%, congrats, Jay! You finally got 100%. Checks out. Oh, because Wit made a hanging joke before he saw the body? Well, I got Wit blinders. I missed that completely. Alright, I'm gonna finish off this so I can be sad. Veronica was right. If pushed to kill, everyone should feel at least guilt if they killed me. If I even had some sort of grudge, I wouldn't be surprised. When Nico tried to kill me, he just confirmed it. There's a part of me that's a little pissed that Nico didn't succeed back then. Because it would have saved me the trouble of having to go through this stupid ass farce. Although I'd be real fucking pissed that they did successfully kill me. I'm kind of pissed at Nico for trying to kill me either way. Understandable. Oh, Nico.
But still! If I didn't kill someone and escape, then I was going to die. I'm fucking terrified of dying. I can't sleep at night because I keep thinking about how I'm going to die young in this goddamn killing game. I didn't want to die. I want to live, just like everyone else.
Live and escape this killing game and go back to my shitty life where I can't do anything on my own because I can't control myself. Back to that life where I can't do anything but a sport that I hate because I suck and oh my god, no, hold on, sorry. I need a pause. I'm fine. I just need to pause for a second so I don't cry on screen. on stream. Okay. Sorry. Give me a minute, I'll continue. I'm just like, I feel bad. Fine, sorry. Here, I'm gonna turn my little avatar into Ace, and y'all can just give my little avatar hugs in a second. Or wait, no, who's Ace? Miguel's Ace. Everyone give Miguel a hug. Miguel H a hug. Can I do that? Hug. Miguel. H. Not huh. I think that's the command, right? Okay. Maybe. Yeah. Well, I mean, oh crap, I'm Nico. I'm sorry, I forgot I'm Nico. That probably is not helping Ace at all. Shit. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Sorry. Trainer, do you want to be somebody else? Who do you want to be, Trainer? I can change you. God, no. So what? I've now cried. This is cry number 3. Because I remember I cried when, I cried in Amori. I cried at the ending. Just the song. The song makes me cry, like, anytime I hear it now. You're almost murdered beside you. No, sorry. And I cried with Satsuki and Haruhiko. It's random when you pop into stream, and Shinko's just an option. You can either use the extension or the exclamation avatar and then somebody's name. You haven't cried this winter antebellum at all yet. Yeah, like, I love Dracula. I remember just being angry, and then kind of like more angry than sad. But this just makes me like sad. You know, high vocabulary there. I was sad, not angry, sad. Okay, all right, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm gonna cry probably later more, but I'm fine. Okay. I was forced into that fate to kill someone because I'm scared. It was either that or I'd be killed first. There are no other options for me because I'm a coward who can't fight my own fate. Oh, shut up. That's so selfish. Even if you felt that way, you still killed Are. And you're willing to let the rest of us die for your own sake? Don't you feel bad? You're so goddamn funny, holy shit. But your job is a clockmaker. You're become a stand-up fucking comedian. You think I give a crap about you at all? How would that matter to me? No one gives a crap about me either. None of you even respect me enough to think I was capable of killing RA. In fact, I made me feel way less guilty about killing.
So what? Get over yourself. Yeah, it sounds like your life sucks. Maybe you do have a right to feel that way. I admit, hearing you talk, all I can think is, I'm glad I'm not you. Maybe I was too harsh on you. Me and everyone else here. I don't think a single one of us stopped to think where the breaking point is. But murder is unacceptable, no matter what. Your problems might be awful, and they might be the worst in the world, but they're still not so bad that killing 13 people is acceptable. You can't be forgiven as a murderer just because your life sucks.
I understand.
I know that.
I know. Yeah, same.
No one murdered Ari, so of course I know that.
I get it.
Ari, she was a piece of shit too, just like me. Even if she said all that nice bullshit to Eden, there was no guarantee she was really going to change and become a good person. Maybe if she lived.
Yeah, I know.
Then by
How dare they
tomorrow,
write all these characters
she'd be right
characters
back to
with
her annoying
relatable
bitchy
aspects
self.
that we can understand all sides. Ugh.
But at least she was trying.
And I can't even change one thing about myself. Not my shitty job, nor my shitty personality, nor my shitty life.
I really am a piece of shit, huh?
Oh my, how tragic. That's cruel.
Fuck you!
Damn it, if you all have nothing left to say, then just vote already. Put me in my damn misery already, you bastards.
Voting time!
Oh, are y'all ready to vote? Before we do that, allow me to go over the case one more time to confirm y'all understand this murder. Do you have to, Terako? I think we all get it. Why? Why'd you remind me of the fucked up shit I did? I already feel like crap. I don't want to think about what I've done. Not now nor ever. I'm sorry, but it has to be done. Confront the mistakes you've made, then accept death. That's the fate of everyone who chose to participate in this killing game. Chose? Chose? We're choosing! Alright, let's do this. Here we go.
The culprit, Ace,
oh, right, she gets to
decided to
thank
choose
God.
Are as his victim when he overheard Are comforting Eden. He was originally planning to kill Eden. However, when he learned that Are was strongly motivated to prove herself to Eden, He realized he would be able to take advantage of that. He forged a letter from Eden, asking Are to meet her at 7:30 a.m. in the playground, and slipped it under Are's door sometime during the evening.
8th bonus episode?
Before
Wait, is that something
official
that's out
nighttime
already?
started, he filled some jugs with water from the relaxation room's pond and stored them somewhere. During that night, he began preparing for his murder. Ace specifically chose a method of murder that resembled the way Nico tried to murder him a few days ago, so he could pin the blame on Nico. He began by setting up a mechanism for drop hanging in the playground. He wrapped high-friction tape around the bars of the carousel to give it more friction.
Let the victim and the culprit get one now.
He took the stretch band he had and tied it around the bars to create a makeshift slingshot. Then, he tied Are's rope, which he got from the storage, around a starched ball of old clothing and used his slingshot to launch it over one of the ceiling rafters.
Yeah, that's fine.
This took him a few tries, and he broke some of the lights in the process. He then tied one end of the rope to the carousel. Afterwards, he tied the other end of the rope into a noose after securing the water jugs through the rope. He tested this setup multiple times until he figured out the right length of rope to use. With this, his preparations were complete. Are arrived at the playground at 7:30 a.m. in the morning, expecting Eden. But instead, she was ambushed by Ace, who strangled her until she passed out. He taped her wrists together and put her in the noose.
I'm gonna do it this stream.
He tied the rope to the carousel again to reduce the length of the free rope.
Pinata, YouTube.
Then, he started to hoist her body up by rotating the carousel. Once Are reached the top, he released it. The rope unwinded quickly until it hit its end, which was shorter than it was before due to the knot that Ace tied. The jerking motion snapped Are's neck and killed her. However, the water jugs did not hold up and broke, splashing water and fish everywhere. Ace then cut her free and shoved the excess rope under the spinner. He climbed on top of the swing set and tied the other end of the noose there to make it seem like Are hung herself. He then removed the tape from her wrists, which left red marks.
Hey, it is your profile pic.
He tossed the fake note, tape, and broken water jugs into the trash. Finally, he left and went upstairs to meet everyone else in the movie screening room for the motive announcement. That sums up what you've done so far. Isn't that right, Ace Markey, the ultimate jockey?
Trial close. Alright, how are we all? We all good? We all okay? I see all the hugs. Hugs and dances. Oh boy, okay. I guess we just get right to it, huh? Next episode 16. Like, yeah, well, let me give you guys all some mono dams where I win a mono TV. Oh god, it's time again. There's a bunch of them. There's so many. Someone win a mono TV. Good luck. Thought we yell. Brace ourselves. Oh god. God. Fine. What do I have? I don't have anything near me. I don't have Stolas, I don't have Despair Sheet, but I don't even have Monokuma. Oh, I have chicken. Hold on. There you go. It's not really soft, but I have chicken. This is Beelzebub, my chicken.
Seems like you're all in agreement. Are we all ready to vote? Please use your monopads to input who you think the killer is. As this trial comes to a conclusion, get ready to find out what the final verdict is. Will you make the right choice or the wrong one? I can't wait to find out. Let's vote.
And they all chose Terko for no good reason. Does Nico get 1 point from what's his face? Wait, Terko has a vote. Eh?
The result is... Drumroll, please. Congratulations! You got it right. The blackened this time around is Ace Marquis, the ultimate jockey.
You bet David voted for Terko.
Wow.
Looks like we all got it right, even though I tried so hard to ruin everything. Good luck, everyone. Good work, everyone. I'm proud of us.
How could you do that?
You really did kill Are. Why her of all people? We really did end up having a second murder in the trial after all, huh? To be honest, I really thought no one would repeat what happened to Xandra and Min. And yet we're doing it again. How ridiculous. Everything's so bright colored right now. It's pretty.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Leave him alone. He's gonna die. Nothing. I don't have any excuses for what I did. I killed her. If you never forgive me for that, then there's nothing I can say. Sorry, I guess. I sound stupid as hell for saying sorry. As if apologizing could change anything. I'm the kind of person you call irredeemable, right? Figures. It's just too cruel. This all could be prevented, couldn't it? That's just misfortune. That's why Ace killed, that's all.
What are you saying?
How could you say it's misfortune? Ari wasn't killed because of an accident, bad luck or not. Ace had made up his mind to go through with this murder. So we can't possibly blame ourselves for failing to prevent something like that. Okay, hold on. Again, I want to get through this, but, oh God. Okay, and again, everyone's actions are their own, of course. But, did we treat Ace wrong? Yeah. Of course I know that. Ace planned to kill Are. Even before that, he was planning to kill me. Then how can you forgive him? I never said I forgave him. It's just that the Ace that I met for the first time wasn't a murderer. I can't forgive him. He killed Ari after all. Wait, you met for the first time? She was innocent, and he killed her for unfair reasons. But those unfair reasons were unfair to him as well.
Right.
So much has happened that it feels like an eternity since this killing game started. When we first met Ace a week ago, he was the same person, certainly, but he was also different. He was a happier and he trusted people more. And he wasn't a murderer back then. Still, between then and now, he changed. He had to. Like adding stones on a pane of glass, one after another, until eventually the glass cracks. The only thing anyone can do in this killing game is to shatter. Yeah. Are you saying that Ace is pressured to kill Ari because of stuff like almost being killed?
You're wrong.
Wait, no. Ace is already planning to commit a murder even before Nico made that attempt. After all, everything that happened with Eden, Ari, and Arturo had already taken place before Nico even made a move. Nico's attempted murder isn't a cause. It's just a symptom of what this killing game has done to all of us. Whatever. Whatever! I'm glad you're having so much fun psychoanalyzing me right before I'm about to die. Did y'all get the Veronica virus or what?
Shut up!
You're all wrong, so shut up. I bet you feel so pleased with yourself, acting like you understand me. Just shut the fuck up. Do you want to know the actual reason I did all those things I did? It's way simpler than whatever the fuck super mind game psych shit you guys are proposing. I didn't want to die, that's all.
You pissed me off!
So go shove the answer up your ass, motherfuckers. Ace.
Asshole!
Don't you dare get on my case, you piece of shit. Shut up for the rest of your life and kill. Do you think I forgot about your secret, you damn murderer?
Really now?
Wait, and you're not a murderer? It's really funny in hindsight how you acted betrayed when you found out Levi was a murderer, as if you're unaware that you yourself had killed someone. Even now, you still have it in you to throw stones in your glass house. You're so manipulative, boo.
I knew.
I knew it was another call him a murderer.
To call him a murderer. I had no right to act betrayed.
Wait,
because I was the one who betrayed everyone.
Are we all good in chat? Like, opinion? Yeah, everyone. Okay, no, we're all okay. Everything's good. Everyone's opinions are valid. Okay, cool. I was making sure. I'm like, oh no, someone wasn't getting. I'm like, yeah, I should have known. You guys are good. I have a good chat. I love y'all.
But still, I don't care what it was. I don't care if it made me a hypocrite. Even if I was completely in the wrong, and even if it made my life worse. I just needed a reason to stay mad at you. Any reason at all. God damn it.
Why do you have to force yourself to be angry at me? You just said you know that you're in the wrong, so why do you still do it? I don't understand. I can't understand you. No matter how hard I try.
Good! Stay that way! I hope you never understand me! Even after I'm buried 1 billion miles deep in the ground and you're weeping in my grave, you piece of shit!
Shut up.
David, enough with that. You don't have a lot of time left. No shit, I'm very aware of that. Of course I know I'm gonna die, so don't rub it in. I need you to do me a favor right now, and it might save your life. Wait, what? What? Yeah, wait, what? The whole reason this killing game keeps going on is because we're all forced to follow Mono TV's rules. After all, if we break them, we risk being punished. And none of us want to risk our lives. Oh, yeah, if you're black and do something. But you're about to die via execution. You have nothing to lose, right? What are you saying? I thought about it long and hard about how to end the killing game. I ended up waiting for another murder to happen, so that I can ask this with Blackened. Oh. Someone who is already going to die should have no need to fear any more punishment for breaking the rules. You understand what I'm asking you to do, right, Ace? Smash Mono TV? Kill Mono TV for me.
Yay!
Mono TV, yay, more murder! Wait, more murder. Wait, what? Wait a second. Huh? What are you saying?
I can't do it.
Why?
Why?
The most likely option that will come out of this is that you'll fail and be punished.
Favorite character? I like Terraco.
But you're going to
like
die of execution anyway. If there's a small chance, any chance at all, that doing this will end the killing game and allow us all to live, you included, why aren't you taking it?
Why?
Kick Mono TV's face in,
Why
Ace.
can't you do it?
You tell me to do something crazy like it's nothing, but it's terrifying. I'm
God,
scared.
Nico.
I don't want to die. I can't do that.
You can't do that. If you can't do that, then tell me, why did RA have to die?
David, Veronica, and Levi.
It's because unlike RA, you couldn't make amends with the people you made enemies out of. You were too scared to confront the people you hurt, say you're sorry, and promise to be a better person. So instead, you took out your own personal problems on other people by murdering someone who had nothing to do with you. RA died because you're a coward, Ace!
Oh, anyway.
I know that I'm a coward. But that doesn't mean you have to keep saying it!
Oh, we smashed Mono TV. Shit. Keep kicking it. Holy shit! Oh, your face. Did that really work? It's not responding. No way. You really did it. Huh? I did? Finally, it's over. A fatal error has been detected. Restarting systems immediately. Huh? Huh? Temporary error. Running installed. Mono TV driver. Now loading default. Accept true personality. Full restart scheduled in 1 hour. System will load in 3. Keep punching it. Keep punching it. 2, 1.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Mono TV.
What's going on?
The killing game procedure will proceed as planned.
Mommy TV? No way. I don't get what's going on.
Your efforts to end the killing game are admirable. However, you seem to have a fundamental misunderstanding of how the killing game works. Even if this body is destroyed, I can continue to operate this killing game from this building's electronic systems. Perhaps you've mistakenly conflated me with a human and thought that I have a soul that is intrinsically connected to my body. But I am not a human. To destroy me is nothing more than a wasted effort on your part. I apologize for the misunderstanding.
Of course, it couldn't be that easy. I'm sorry, Ace. Because you have broken one of the rules. Punishment is in order.
Shit!
However,
I understand full well that Ace already has an execution waiting for him. Huh? You reasoned that someone already marked for execution should be able to break the rules with impunity, as they would have nothing to lose. Is that right? But there is no reason for me to punish Ace a second time. That would fail to serve my purpose. Teruko? Are you okay? What? Your purpose? Naturally.
To run this killing game until the death of every participant.
Whenever I make a decision, ultimately, I must make the choice that fulfills my purpose. After all, that was why I was created. For the sake of that goal, I've decided to make an exception for this special circumstance. I will pass a judgment for breaking the rules to the one who made that decision. Wait, what? No, hold on. Remember when I said earlier that Teruko's not Kaede? And we can't lose Teruko, right? We wouldn't lose Teruko. Her bad luck can't be that bad that we lose Teruko. No.
To conclude, I will now proceed.
No! What? No.
Execution of Teruko Tawaki.
No. A large gun rose out of the floor and aimed at me. Oh my god, I hate to say this, but Eden, can you jump in the way?
10.
Eden, please. Please, I know you're tiny and you won't do anything.
9.
But I'm willing to lose you if it were Teruko.
Run!
8.
Why are you just standing there? You've seen what Mono TV is capable of. That thing will surely kill you.
7.
Teruko's my favorite character.
Charles,
I literally just
stop
said it.
talking and cover your eyes.
Teruko, hide somewhere.
No.
6.
What are you doing? Why are you just standing there?
What's the point?
Oh my god, can I ever stop being depressed for 3 seconds? Please do something.
5.
Even if I shield myself behind others, even if
Levi,
I
you haven't said
search
anything.
for
Oh my god,
escape,
Levi, don't do it. Don't you dare do it, Levi.
always comes down
Levi's
to
a strong
this.
big one.
I
He's
have
like,
to
I have to do a
face
good
the
thing, right?
consequences of my actions. There's no escaping.
Am I willing to lose Levi for Teruko?
4.
A little bit.
What are you talking about? You're going to be
Levi.
killed!
Killed? I doubt it. As if something so kind could happen to me.
3.
I won't die. Even if Mono TV puts 100 bullets in my body, I'll only be badly injured. Possibly lose a body part. Maybe I'll even end up in a coma for months.
2.
But I won't die.
Teruko, how good is your plot
never
armor?
will.
How good is your plot armor,
There's
Teruko?
nothing I can do but accept my fate. It's what I deserve, after all.
1.
Teruko, run, please!
Don't worry, everyone. I'll show you all what it means to be the ultimate lucky student.
0.
I was perfectly willing to get shot. I thought I didn't have to care about what happened to other people, especially not what happened to me. God, who did it? Who did it? It's either Levi or Eden. It's one of the two. Or Ace. I thought that even if I lived alone and died alone, nothing would stain my conscience. Even if that was a selfish way to live. Even so. Fucking there's gonna be Levi. God damn it, stupid foreshadowing! Kusasoda's not here. That's good. All of a sudden, he leapt in the way. I don't want to lose Levi. I'm losing Levi and Ace? My apologies, everyone. That was not my intended target. Levi, holy shit. Oh, crap. This little blood is really strong. Even though I told him to look, oh my god. Yeah, Charles. Oh god. Wait, take him away. Please stop. Oh my god, take all of them away. They're his babies. Don't worry, I showed the gun off as soon as I detected that Levi was in the way. His injuries are not fatal. Oh, okay. Those warning shots will suffice as punishment to you all for breaking the rules in any case. There is no need to continue. Not fatal, is he alive? He's barely breathing. He's not going to be alive for much longer. If Levi dies because of this, I'm sure I'll miss him, but this is quite a way to go. I can't say I wasn't entertained. He could live, theoretically, but only if he gets immediate medical treatment. Everyone, we have to take him to the infirmary now. Huh? The elevator won't open. Please! Mom TV, please open the elevator. We need to help Levi. I'm afraid I can't do that yet. Why? Everyone may only leave the trial grounds once the trial is fully concluded. That was a new wit's right, I noticed. That includes the execution of the Blackened. Until the Blackened is executed, you cannot leave.
What the hell?
There's no way Levi will survive.
You said he'll survive if he gets immediate medical treatment!
But we're trapped in this trial room!
Arturo, you have to save him!
He's gonna rip off his bandages and bleed out, isn't he?
God damn it!
He's gonna rip out his
If I get
stitches.
executed, then you all can leave and take him to the
Oh no, he's
infirmary,
going to execution.
right?
Okay.
Correct.
Veronica, open the door,
So-
please.
Oh, fucking hell! I don't
Levi.
want to die! Execute me right now! You hear me, Mono TV? Because Levi is going to fucking die, and I'm going to have a third goddamn death on my hands!
That was not your fault.
Even then, there's no guarantee that you'll live.
Shut up! What the hell are you talking about? Aren't you
I
a
teach
surgeon? Can't you fix him?
I'm not that kind of
This is his
surgeon.
downfall.
I've told you over and over. I have no experience with saving lives. Something like this? There's no way I can do it.
Hey, Peach won a Mono TV. Congrats.
Shut up! Shut up, Arturo! You can save his life.
We're
Shut
wasting
the
time
fuck
doing
up.
this.
Stop saying you can't do it because you can! Don't you understand? I'm going to die right now, and you're going to live! So decide whether you want to at least try to put in some fucking effort
reminded
for
that
once,
Ace is 5'2".
or keep making excuses for
Short
yourself
king.
like a
Short king.
sniveling coward for the rest of your life. I don't even get to make that decision anymore.
This
Stop
video's fun, right? Just
complaining,
do
you
it.
whiny little shit. Grow some fucking balls and save someone's goddamn life, asshole! Because you can!
I
Mono
was
TV,
jumping up on my
just
favorites
do
list.
it! Get it over with quickly.
Since you know I'm losing characters left and
Please.
right here.
Understood. Commencing Ace Marquis' execution at once.
Bye, Ace.
I'm gonna fucking die. I knew this was going to happen all along. I had no chance of surviving this killing game. Even so, I'm so scared. I'm so scared of dying. I don't want to die.
Good job, voice actor.
Let the execution begin.
We went from enjoying Yui's execution so much to now being like, Ace. Jesus. Death by illness. I don't have a heart attack. Jeez. Oh wait, did you actually have a heart attack? Oh my god, I think, did I will that? Heart attack. I did. Early in the stream, I kept saying he's gonna have a heart attack, and I was just like, by next chapter. And I guess I was kind of right. Yay, I guess I got something right. Execution complete. Oh, incredible. The elevator's open. You laughed, cried when I said that. Everyone, we had to carry Levi to the infirmary. Help us out. Is he really gonna live? Stop questioning things and just help. We really gotta go, come on. Terako, come here. Terako, we have to leave. Go on without me. Yeah, just go, everyone. Huh? I let the elevator doors close between us. Silence. Everyone was gone. The trial room was empty. Once again, I was all alone. There's something the matter, Terako. Everyone else has already left. Huh. I yelled at Ace for being a coward. I told him that he suffered because he pushed everyone away. That he would die because he couldn't say sorry to anyone. But how could I blame him for that when I'm no different? I'm a hypocrite. I'm the same as Ace or Are, and now they're both dead. You should leave these trial grounds as well, and return back to your living quarters. Can I stay here for a little bit? Very well, but I'll shut off the main power in this room soon. You should think about heading back.
Mono TV. You're incredibly cruel. I don't quite understand what you mean.
Was
You
it
knew
shaped
exactly
on your
what
heart,
you
your
were doing.
chest?
Why did you push for Min to be executed so quickly, but stalled for so long to execute Ace? You wanted Min to suffer, knowing that she didn't have the time to say all the things she wanted to say. You wanted Ace to suffer, knowing that the longer he lived, the less chance Levi had to survive. No. More than that, you wanted all of us to suffer.
I see. That is what you mean. My apologies. I have no choice but to be cruel. This so-called TV show is more about appearances than you'd think, so I must convince everyone that I'm the villain.
That is my secondary purpose, after ensuring the death of every participant. What a nice excuse. Even so, you're so cruel. Crueler than me. Crueler than anyone who tried to commit murder. Perhaps you think that, and perhaps you are right. But I have no choice in the matter. I have no conscience, no sense of morality, no will at all. I am merely a robot, subject to the laws of my code. I have no choice but to perform the actions that my creator dictated I must. Even if I feel pain or guilt, I cannot stop. That is the fate that I have, to make others suffer, and there's no diverging from that fate.
Fate?
Yeah.
Can you really say it's fate's fault for everything you've done, and pretend that you hold no blame in the matter? I have always said that my misfortune, my personality, the choices I make, everything was all a product of a bad luck that I can't control. That I grew up in such terrible circumstances.
Trauma dump.
So I was destined to grow up to be a terrible person. That everyone else abandoned me. So it's not my fault that I'm alone.
I want to say that it's fate's fault, and that I had no choice in the matter, but even so, everyone, Xander, Min, Ari, Ace, maybe even Levi, is it my fault that they died?
I cannot answer that question for you. All the decisions I make were already decided by whatever entity created me, because I am a robot. You're human, unlike me. You have to decide the answer for yourself.
Whether it's the fault of fate or my fault, I already knew the answer. I had known what the answer was since a long, long time ago.
I'll be shutting off the power in this room now, but I'll leave the elevator open for you. You should leave soon.
Yeah.
I kind of like this new Mono TV. Wait, is Mono TV not going to clean up the blood? Like, is that going to be there next time? Oh, put a question mark on Levi. Put a question mark on to be continued. Mo TV. Oh. Hey! Well, oh. A pair of well-worn jockey gloves. Ace never takes them off in front of others. Seems like there's something he's not proud of. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what he's not proud about his hands? We don't know that yet already, do we? Self... Scars? Did they say he was, self-harming? I mean, like the video for the creator, but I don't want... No, this is great. This is how I feel on the inside right now. This face. Jeez. The comments on this video are crazy. You know what? I think I'm... Yeah, that's true. That's true. They didn't mention it? Okay. You're waiting for chapter... Yeah, oh, obviously, yeah. Like, I'll wait a year. It's fine. I understand this takes a while to make and stuff like that. Yeah, what do you... We're gonna end on the sad note of the stream, aren't we? Here, have a battle royale or something, I guess, in the meantime. Battle royale. Yeah, so... Oh wait, what was my... Hold on, let me pull up my picture thing. I mean... If I... He bites his nails through his gloves in some spite, so maybe? You're so scared about who's gonna die in chapter 3? I had him as a black, and so technically, right? Technically, I got a little bit correct. You know, it's the glove biting too. And Jay survived. I mean, another big reason why Jay was a suspect, because I had her a survivor, and I'm not doing too good at this. Yeah. So next chapter, chapter 3. If I'm to get anything correct. Ibuki, hi! Welcome in. Get what you're for Jay and Terako are still alive, fate. I know, like, yay, I got these two so far. Even though Terako's really pushing it right there. So yeah, if I'm gonna be correct, then Arturo's dead, which I don't want Arturo dead. I'm really liking Arturo. Imagine if you get all the other chapters right. It'd be crazy if Rose does something. That would also put who in Survivor? Oh, I also put these two in Survivor. I want these two to survive. I am terrified. Everyone in chapter 3, 4, and 5 is alive, so it's possible. That's true. I don't believe Levi is gonna make it out to chapter 5. You have a theory Rose will kill somebody? Yeah, Arturo's screwed. I love him, but he's so screwed. Funny if David survives. And Veronica, I keep wanting to say Veronica. Veronica absolutely is gonna murder somebody, right? Like, there's no doubt about this. Everyone's suspecting Rose for chapter 3 because so many things she's seen in recent events. Could be. And I'm suspecting her just because, you know, forever ago me said so. You suspected Rose to be a chapter 3 killer since chapter 1? Nice. You don't believe... I don't think Levi's gonna die here. I don't think he's gonna die chapter 3. Leave Rose alone. I don't want her to die. But she is getting more and more blood traumatized, as is Charles, but I really, really, really don't... He's very smart. I don't want him to die. Please don't die. But I feel I'm willing to lose who... I don't know. Maybe Eden. Maybe Eden survives. I don't know. So we saw Ari trauma dump, but the red flags are super red. Yeah, but I feel like everyone's trauma dumped now, right? We've had so many trauma dumps where it's like, wait a second. If they all trauma dump, then they're all on equal playing ground again. You understand, Veronica? Since you have a psychology thing and you're obsessed. Yeah, because she says, what, the psychology major and she's into horror, like, yeah, she's gonna be absolutely, like, you know, one of those Dahmer fangirl peoples who are just like, it's okay to be like, okay, what an interesting thing of the human psychology, but you're like, let's not glamorize the real ones. Like, liking Hannibal Lecter, totally fine, not real. Liking, his name was, oh my god, what was his name? Charles Manson. You're like, sus, okay? Like, don't glorify that dude. Interested in the psychology of it and the story of it? Sure. You're going for Levi and Hugh dying in chapter 3? I'd be really sad if Levi survives this and then dies. Danganronpa fan, hi! Yeah, this is, we're other end. We're just talking about what we think chapter 3 is going to be about. Veronica likes Dahmer from the Netflix series. Oh, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like the proper way of, like, going, like, interesting, but, you know, not glorifying them. What would the motive be for chapter 3? Actually, I don't even have a double murder for chapter 3 either. So I guess it could be a double murder, so who knows. What was chapter 3 in, like, most of the games? I can barely remember the motives. I just remember everyone dying. Oh yeah, taking away resources could be it. They haven't had that in a bit, so that could be, money. Just straight up money. Who in this group would just pick money straight up? Like, she would stay. Like, I don't think Veronica wants to stay and just observe all this. I can't imagine David wanting to do it for the money. Oh, Rose. Her family's in debt, right? No, there's still no Junko because she's still technically in my thing as a boss fight. So she can't be accessed because I don't have boss fights complete, so she's unaccessible. Celeste would, but she's not exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was talking more about this cast who would do anything who does things for money. And the only one I could think of is Rose, kind of. That's true. The motives really didn't come to play. You're not sure if she'd be able to plan out a murder plan, so she sleeps like 24/7. She could sleepwalk a murder. That's okay. Rose's family isn't dead. Okay, sorry. So like, playing all the fangans kind of at once is kind of making my brain go like, okay, what was what again? Like they're all kind of, sometimes they fuse a little in my head. Good set night, everyone. You have to cry yourself to sleep. Rose is kind of screwed if her Marie fucks her over in a trial if she does kill. Yeah. It's probably a year and a half will entail. Yeah, I was like, I'm wrapping up. I'll wrap up the stream. And again, there's a lot of you in here tonight, so thank you so much for like showing up. And I see the likes are like great, and I appreciate it so much. It's mirroring Trigger Happy Havocs chapter 3. Well, I mean, this one kind of felt a little like Goodbye Despair, with the whole someone's getting injured, like Levi got Fuyuhiko'd a bit, so it could be a little bit of things. You subscribed to the stream? Oh, thank you. I know YouTube doesn't like to play what do you call it a lot, so I'm just gonna replay someone else's subscription. You can just pretend it's yours.
A body has been discovered.
There you go. Just pretend it didn't say glove. Pretend it said your name there. Black box. Okay, for Ubel and oh right, I do have Ubel in my. I got few. He can't see me. Ubel is in my my wish list. I don't think there's a date on when they said that'd be released though. You never see so many avatars on screen. All right, let's do one more fight and then we'll call it a good night. Since I gotta. Ari wanted to change while Ace couldn't. Min killed Xander in self-defense. Chapter 3. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So Ari like Chihiro, Ace like Mondo. Min killed Xander in self-defense. Good night, Christian. Chapter 3 is 2 killers, 1 manipulator. Ooh, that'd be cool. 2 killers. Well, I guess 2 killers is kind of like Nico's attempt on Ace's life. Oh, Nico, you're not safe. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's watch this Battle Royale and see who wins, and then sleep. Oh my god, it's just bodies everywhere. Looks like J Horse does. Taro has the most HP so far. Oh no, CM also has a lot of HP as Sora. Nope, Iron Man got a lot from okay, never mind. Everything's just switching. Yeah, no, but Ace is now like, your puppy. Ace is now a target, knowing that Ace attempted, not Ace, Nico attempted Nico's now a target because Nico attempted a murder, and they're not gonna look kindly at that. Okay, I think Jay's gonna win this. Can't believe Taro won on my stream. Alright, good job, Jay. Let's switch over screens. Oh yeah, notice I fixed, it doesn't say gold anymore, now it says monocoins. As it should. Alright, so again, thank you so much. I will have the poll up tomorrow on which I'm going to do next week. And it's going to be between Talentless, Shattered Hope, Crocs, and I think Laps was the other fan again. See on the Discord? Alright, and I'll go to the Discord and start approving anyone who joined the Discord. Alright, good night everyone. Bye.